Oh man, I am stoked here.
We are here and we are live.
We are going to drop a countdown. Edition.
We do. We're going to drop a quick countdown while we get set up here, y'all. But we are so excited to have you here with us, tuning in for the first ever 2022 Phoneathon. Here we go. See y'all soon. We're here. We are live. Coming to you.
Year. Tom, I can't believe it. The year's over already. Where did it go?
Dude, we got New Year's Eve this weekend. It's unbelievable, man. I can't believe how fast this year went. And just the crazy things that went on. Flew by. And now we are here to bring to our community the 2022 Phoneathon. You guys don't understand how much work went in behind scenes here. Ronen being an incredible co-host and a homie-in-law of 2 years. As most of you saw, we met for the first time just this past week in preparation of the show. And we couldn't be more excited. And just thank you, right, to everyone that came through for us and showed a ton of support in putting this together in, what, Ronen, under 2 weeks? We did it under 2 weeks?
Like, one day you're like, hey, let's do this thing. I'm like, what are you talking about, Tom? You're like, what if we did this end of year event? You know, we did a giant thing where we bring in a bunch of SDRs and we train them and we go live. And I'm like, what if we made it a PBS style, old school Phoneathon? You know, like back in the day when you would turn on PBS and they would be trying to like raise money for the year. And you know what they would do? They would have all those people on those rotary phones. I don't know if anyone remembers that. If you remember that, drop that in the chat. PBS.
Yo, drop that in the chat. Let us know. That was a good time. And that's the future of this show, right? That's what we'd love to do. That's what we would love to push and get that out, right? But yeah, it was a spur of a moment idea that I threw at Ronen. And I said, this is what we're going to do. You all are out there today, cold calling, doing your job.
Yeah.
We're all stuck in four walls alone. And, you might get some connects, you might not, but you're going to have a hell of a fun time with us and everyone that is here with us. So thank you for tuning in. We are so excited. Yeah.
And we're going to be here all day. So if you got to go, come back. The only time we switch it up is when we run out of StreamYard time on LinkedIn and got to go to the part 2. That's the only time where we're not going to be here.
Exactly. So we'll start off with a little bit of a PSA for those tuning in. Ronen's face is going to get cut off. It's a good time. So today's agenda, we have for you 8 hours of live cold calling. Over 35 cold callers have joined us, and we couldn't be more excited for all of these powerhouse cold callers to be jumping in, showing their tactics, their strategies, their openers, and even their biffs. Because let's be real, Ronen, it's 8 hours of cold calling. We're not going to be perfect for that 1 hour highlight reel. This is going to be the real raw day in the life of, and you're going to see it all right here. We have a great talent show. You want to tell them about the talent show, Ronen? What do we got going on there?
Oh man, I am so stoked for that. We are bringing in the Harlem Globetrotters. No, I'm just kidding. We've got Evan. We've got a whole bunch of people. Honestly, it's going to be musical. There's going to be comedy. There's going to be roasts. So you got to come back and check that part out. It's going to be one where who's on the panel? Just me and you on the panel judging the talent?
Yeah, so we've got Ding Zing, the sales rapper, going to be kicking off the entire talent show, just getting it lit up, doing a freestyle rap. Then we're going to jump into my good friend, Ronen's good friend, Marin from Orem, who is going to be a mixologist guru. She is going to be live making some drinks for us. She is an incredible skill when it comes to making cocktails. Then John Seelig, Mr. Revenue Roaster himself, is going to come roast sales and marketing, and I can't wait. He's got some killer jokes, some killer content for that. Patrick Joyce ripping on that guitar. What an absolute Led Zeppelin legend. And then we wrap up the show with Shannon Zellis, who takes sales things and turns them into sales songs. So she's going to be singing a cappella, maybe have a music track, but it'll be me, Ronen, Evan Patterson, and Ashley Early as some judging. So we're going to have a really fun time with that show. It's going to be really fun. Quick little break there. That's going to happen at 11:30 a.m. Pacific. So make sure you're here for that right before we sign off of that part one. Then in part two, we'll come back in the middle of the afternoon. We will have a LinkedIn roast with Evan Patterson and Ashley Early. We've taken some content off of LinkedIn, retracted the information, and we're just going to roast. What the hell were they thinking when they posted that or dropped that connect request? You know, hey, Ronen, I hear you're breathing. Can we connect?
Hey, that was one of the good ones.
Good times.
That's a good one.
We have some synergy. We have mutual connections.
Well,
and then
Tom, tell us,
end the day and throughout the day.
You got to also tell us, where are you dialing in from? Like, where's this beautiful background studio that you're in?
So I'd like to introduce you all to somebody, if he would happen to come over here for just a moment. Can he come over here? Hey, sir. You want to pop on in over here? Yeah, you. So y'all, I am tuning in, and I am here with the great Nick Capozzi from Demo Stack in his amazing studio. He opened it up for us today. The one and only legend. He is in my own backyard, a dear, dear friend, as you all know, homie-in-law. And we got the studio. This thing is beautiful. And so I'm tuning in from there. He'll be with us all day. Check him out in the chat. Where are you at, Ronen? What are you doing?
I'm out of not so sunny San Diego today, but you know what? The sun's going to come out. It always does. Just in my my office, my home office. I wish I could be there with you guys in studio next time we do it. Maybe we'll rent out one of those giant Phoneathon rooms where we have the rotary phones. You know, that way everyone can actually be picking them up.
Yes. How sick would that be? What a time. Yeah, I would love for you to be here live, but you were there. I am here. We're going to make it happen. And we can't thank you all for tuning in and being here with us.
Hell yeah. Do you want to do a quick run through of how this has all been made possible?
Yeah. So now what we want to jump into is first and foremost our amazing, amazing sponsors. Y'all, 2 weeks ago, this thing didn't exist. And here we are. And it's all thanks to these folks right here. So throughout all day today, I want you making as much noise about these folks as possible. At them, you can see their ats here and their logos. So plug them all in, make noise for them, blow up their marketing team. And they're like, what is going on? And then throughout the day, drop the hashtag prizes. And you will be entered in some incredible, incredible giveaways, such as, check this out, check it out. We got some good ones. We got Untethered course from Scott Leese. We're going to be donating from him and Ryan Walker. An incredible course to help you break. It is a good one. And it's a great one to break from your 9 to 5 if you're looking on how to maximize some side hustles and build out a different life for you there. And then we've got Humantic giving out a license. We've got Gong throwing in some swag. We got Headset Advisor. I'm going to be rocking mine today. So we're going to be giving out a headset, Lavender Pro licenses, Brand 30. You guys, we've got it loaded. This thing is jam-packed. There's a giant list that has like all the prizes. So stay tuned, stay around. Again, drop hashtag prizes. And you will be able to see all of that and be sure to tag all of these great folks. Proposify, Rocket Science Branding, Sendoso, Sybil, Trellis, Trender, Canary, Demo Stack, Falcon, Headset Advisor, and Outplay, and so many more. So shout throughout the day, tag them in. I've got, you'll be in the chat seeing a lot of different links to check out these products. So those will be shared throughout the day. And then just make sure you're putting in hashtag prizes for us to pull that off for you all. So the day, we are collecting comments now, baby.
Yeah, throw those
all the
comments
giveaways.
in there.
Throw them in there. Hashtag prizes. It's going to start collecting now. We'll be raffling off different things throughout the day for that. So be sure to look at that. Now, last 20 minutes here before we dive into the big cold calling segment. Here's our schedule. It's packed. So we're going to kick off here in about 20 minutes, even maybe sooner. Me and Ronen are going to get in there. We're dying to get on the phones. We're dying to make it happen. So we're going to dial from 9 to 10 Pacific with a panel. You guys don't even know who's going to be popping in and cold calling. It's going to be epic. 10 to 11. So for the next 2 hours, we're just cold calling. You're going to be tuning in. Me and Ronen worked with John Seelig, the revenue roaster, and have some incredible openers that we're going to be testing out that I am so excited for. You want to give him a teaser, Ronen? You had a good one last night in pre-dry run. What did you say?
This call is so cold. This call is so cold. It's like your CEO's blood when he finds out your top customer just churned. We've got a whole bunch of these openers. He's hilarious. I don't know if you've checked out his website, but he's got some really great stuff. John Seelig. He's also going to join us later for the talent show as well. But he helps plug some intros for me. By the way, Tom, your face is hiding behind this beautiful schedule we have here.
I know. I'm so upset. I know. But it's okay. Y'all see me in just a second. Take your hearts down just a notch. I'm here.
And we got a lot of people putting in hashtag prizes. So should we tell them which ones we want them to plug specifically? What's the first giveaway that we're going to be doing?
Well, it's going to be at random because it is so jam-packed, Ronen. It is crazy what we have. So I'm going to pull up on the screen here. So check this out, y'all. This is the prices. So it couldn't even fit on one screen. We have gong swag, hooded sweatshirt, and socks that we'll be raffling off. The Headset Advisor headset. We're going to be giving out 4 free pro lavender licenses, which is incredible, right? Write your emails in a way that are human and getting into the inbox. We've got Scott Lease Consulting and Ryan Walker giving out 3 free untethered courses. My good friend Pasha from Shape and Scale is giving out a HubSpot consultation. This guy is a wizard. If you don't follow him, do it already because he drops amazing HubSpot content. We've got Ryan Reisart, whoop whoop, dropping some phone-ready leads. That's what Ronen's going to be rocking today. So he's got some cold caller people that love to pick up the phone. He's going to be giving out an opportunity for you to run through 500 records in your system through their scoring system and be able to find out who your hottest people are that will pick up the phone. Great offer. We've got Trender.ai, a social platform to pull in social content from all platforms, to have a free subscription for 1 year. Jesse Outlet, shout out Jesse. He's giving out his cold email course. I know, Ronen, you actually just went through a real mass haul of some email deliverability, right? With Jesse.
I don't think there's anyone out there who's quite as proficient at email as Jesse. Like, the man is a legend, but he's given away his course. We've got a whole bunch of legends in the making here.
It's packed, y'all. So we're going to be doing a raffle and a giveaway, ideally at the end of part 1 as we're wrapping up. And then we are going to be giving out some more at the end of the show today to cap off. And then for those that return in part 2 and that first hour, Ronen and I are giving out 1 free hour to a winner to meet with the 2 of us about anything that you want. We are all yours for 1 hour, whether you want to talk cold calling, you want to talk leadership, you want to talk career advancement, whatever you have going on, you're going to get me and Ronen for 1 hour of our time. And we couldn't be more excited. So we'll see who wins that. A lot of great prizes, y'all. There's so much here.
Right? Combo package there. You get the both of us. So you can either split it or do it together, but we're stoked. And thank you again to all of the incredible people who came through in the 2 weeks we decided to turn this thing together. By the way, huge shout out. My guy, Tom here, he is the mastermind behind it all, made it all happen basically on his own. I'm just showing up to cold call basically, but Tom's been hustling. He makes it. And all in part because SD Lab, his company, is basically sponsoring this end of year event and doing this whole thing. So Tom, thank you for putting this all together. I cannot wait. We're going to be
I'm excited
in about 15 minutes. So during then, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to talk a little bit drop a little bit of knowledge, share a little bit of our process of how we're going to do what we're going to do. Tom, I don't know if this is a good time to talk about it, but I mean, when's a better time than talking about openers, getting through the process of the call? And then, we could actually get on the phones and show everyone, what it is that we do specifically. But I wanted to start to warm up those gears and warm up the muscles a little bit before we get into it here in about 14 minutes on the phone.
So quick, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, drop in the comments. What is your favorite call opener when you're getting on there, when you're getting on the phones? The hardest thing to do and the very first thing you have to do is get the person's attention. I've heard so many different things. So drop in the comments, what is it that your opener is? And I've tried them all. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I've experimented with dozens of different openers. Everything from like, hey, it's Ronen, and this is a cold call. You want to roll?
You went through the arsenal, my friend. You have went through it.
But you know what? Like openers, it sounds fun when you get to throw in these fun things.
I wish you got some dice today to just roll while you were doing it.
Right?
Just a little shuffle.
This call is colder than my sweat when I'm doing a live stream in front of 400 people. That's a John Seelig opener, right?
Yeah.
But the whole point
a couple highlights, right?
Yeah, hit them with it, Tom.
Yeah. So I love what's coming in already. Jacob dropped in. Hey, Ronen, it's Jacob from Service Bell. How's it going? From where? Service Bell, as in it rings a bell, right? Funny. Humor is a great way to capture somebody's attention in that first 30 seconds. I don't have a good delivery on that most of the time. So humor for me doesn't always work. I'm going to be trying some John Seelig openers. Hey, Ronen, this is Tom with the SD Lab, and this call is colder than the hard cash you've burned on bad BDR hires. I'm coming for the founder's throat today. Coming for
That's amazing. That's amazing.
But we're going to be on Call Blitz. So I do want to let everybody know that we have our biggest sponsor who's providing the sales floor for us all today is Call Blitz. Shout out to Jack Knight and the crew. You guys don't understand what Jack has done in the background for us. If you're tuning in, Jack, we love you so freaking much. You have been down to the wire with us. So we're going to have an open sales floor. So drop it in the chat. If you guys want to come cold call at any point while we are live, or you just want to be in the room with your fellow homies making dials, come in the chat, join us. And you can come on and cold call in Call Blitz. We have Monster Connect, our auto parallel dialer. So a lot of our users a lot of our cold callers will have their own dialers, where a lot of us are going to be trying out Monster Connect as well. They are a human assisted dialer. So I'm going to be on Monster Connect. Ronen's going to be on Monster Connect. We're going to be ripping them. It auto dials, right? As soon as a connect is made, we are there. So we are doing our best today because everybody leading up to this has said, who's cold calling on December 29th in the middle of Christmas and New Year's? And we're doing it. And with the parallel dial, we'll be able to rip it and get as many connects as we possibly can so we can test openers. Today is all about learning. I want to make this very, very clear. There's no perfection here. We are going to mess this up. It is going to be glitchy. It is going to be all the fun in the world, but I can promise you this, you are going to walk away with a ton of value to level up your cold calling game in 2023. Don't be scared of it. I'm so scared, Ronen. I feel like so many people are drifting away from the phone, and I am fighting to keep it alive because it is an incredible channel.
Yeah.
So we're going to be having a panel, Call Blitz.
Question there, Tom. You know, 2023, you got a lot of gurus out there, a lot of predictions happening, and then you've got the real deal, the people who are on the front lines and know what's happening. And I keep seeing this. Everyone's like, yeah, we got to double down on email, or like, yeah, social, that's the way to go. But no one is talking about how the phones haven't changed. They haven't. Get yourself some data. You make a list, check it twice, call in your prospects,
check it twice, make sure you're not on the naughty list. I mean, listen, listen, the truth is, though, there's a lot of foundation behind it. And, even to this day, we see the reports coming out that I think it's now still around 57 to 60% of executives still actually prefer a phone call. Totally. And in my 16 years of being a sales vet, and Ronen, you've been doing this for a long time, I've never closed a deal without picking up the phone. I just haven't. Now I can open a convo via email or social selling, but let's be real. When I need that signature and we're getting that meeting and we're moving forward, I'm picking up the phone. What about you?
The phone. That's exactly the same
Right?
thing. You know, like
Like,
I've looked back at it, you know, you can go other channels and you can multi-thread and all that stuff. But if you have a phone first approach, and I'm a really big believer in this, for most industries, what you end up getting is a lot more information to go in deep. You know, you can follow up with email, you can double tap on social. There is for sure going to be, I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There's a way to identify which channel people are more ready to respond to. And if someone doesn't pick up the phone, you don't have their number, you got to move on. But
you got
nothing
to move
beats that
on, right?
ability. Nothing beats that thing, being able to get on the phone with your prospect, have a chat with them, see if there's relevancy in what you have to offer, and get them into a deal and generate some pipeline. That's what 2023 is going to be
It
all
is.
about, generating pipeline.
Absolutely. It's all about, right? Quality over quantity. Companies are looking at straight up real qualified opportunities that have an opportunity to close. And so, yeah, we just want to show you today. We're showing you what it looks like for an SDR and, an AE to cold call for a full day, right? Like, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be a good time. But we're going to make this happen. And we are now 9 minutes away. So we are on Call Blitz. We are on Monster Connect. We've got 35 cold callers just popping in and out. And please, if you are in the chat and you want to get in on this, you are all more than welcome to come on and join the rooms with us and come call along your homies. Please come make sure. We would love to have you. We're going to have some coaches. So we'll have people in the room with us, some of the elites that are going to be just hashing it out. They may not be cold callers today, but they are, able to provide feedback, and they've been the best at what they've done in the past. And so, you'll be able to jump in, get live coaching from everybody. I just dropped it in the chat. It's going to be the Call Blitz link. That is an open floor for everybody to tune in. So please feel free to go on to that and make it happen. The last thing that I want to show everybody before we go live is the one thing that I impressed Ronen so much with building, which is if you go to the SD Lab, here, I'm going to drop it in the chat for everybody. Check this out. We have a live leaderboard for all day. So what you are going to see throughout the entire day is us registering meetings booked. So at the end of this, we are going to see exactly who booked the most, who led the day, what was the total overall number that we did. So as you're booking meetings, we'll be tracking that and updating this live leaderboard throughout the day. So I'm very, very excited. So we got a leaderboard, we got Monster Connect, we got Call Blitz, we've got sponsors, we've got them plugged in throughout the whole day. We've got cold callers, we've got a talent show, we've got a roast, we've got prizes. I just can't believe it, Ronen. I just can't believe it.
I can't wait. It's really cool that you put up the leaderboard too. So who's logging these? I got to get a one or two in there quickly before everyone starts. Got to get ahead.
Yeah. So yes, sir. So SD Lab, I'm going to shoot that over to you so you can start editing.
This looks good. Look at this. This is crazy.
Doesn't this look so good, dude? Doesn't it look so good? This is super exciting, right? That we were able to put this together and make sure that people are getting updated. I'm very, very excited.
This is amazing. So, check this out. You've got your SD Lab. All right, let's see. How do I share this screen up? But you got the SD Lab leaderboard.
So if you hit share screen and present, you should be able to share it on top of mine, because if I share, I'll lose feed. But you should see that on there on your side. Oh, here we go. Add to stream.
Boom.
Bam.
Check it out.
Boom. Look at y'all. We put this together. It's live on my website. You got to do the marketing, right? So y'all got to check out SD Lab while you're there.
I thought you were gonna juice me and put me up like one or two. You got to win. Very competitive, Tom. Very competitive.
Oh no, man! I'm so excited. This is going to be incredible, man. It's a really good time, and everybody will be tracking. We'll be tracking throughout the day. I'm going to actually add in Ronen, because it looks like I don't have you on the board, Ronen. What's up with that? I just cut you right out, sir.
Oh, Kevin asked me to play something on the guitar. You guys do not want to hear me. That's why we brought Patrick in, because he's the real guitarist. I'm just a
He
hobbyist.
really is the real guitarist, right? Like that dude is he is incredible, and he is going to be so awesome that I just can't wait to have him riff the guitar. If you've never seen it, it will throw you off, like no joke, right? Like the first time I seen him do it, I was like, whoa, this is like hardcore. So like yeah. But all right, y'all, we are going to go live. We have our cold callers in the back. So I'm going to jump into call blitz. We are going to get everybody going here, and make sure everybody is on lock, and in the back of the studio, getting set up.
All right.
Ronen, I want to talk back a little bit about openers. So did you see, let me clarify my business name too. It's the SD Lab. I see some people being like, what is it called, Tom? What did you say? It's the SD. It's a very high domain, by the way. If you didn't know, it's a very high domain.
All right.
All right, y'all. We have some people in the back. Let's
do it.
We've got some cold callers. We've got the leaderboard coming up here. So Ronen, I just wanted to open up to you real quick as we wrap up. We've got 4 minutes. I'm going to make some edits to the leaderboard. But is there anything that you had to say and add?
I just can't wait for the talent show. Again, we've got Ding coming on, Marin, John, Patrick, William, Joyce, and Shannon. Everyone's going to get a few minutes. And then myself, Tom, Ashley, and Evan, we're going to be on the panel judging the talent show. So that starts at 11:30 a.m. Pacific. So that is in about 2.5 hours. We're going to come back around. And in the meantime, there's going to be a lot of banter. We're going to talk through what's happening. As people connect, you're going to be able to hear different callers, the approaches that everyone takes. We're going to be rotating as well. But in the meantime, stay tuned for prizes, giveaways, and all of our wonderful sponsors who help make this possible. So we're going to keep shouting them out. Big shout out and thank you to all of our sponsors. Tom, one more time, who is it that helped make this all possible for us? Tom, you there? Did I lose you?
All right, brother. We are ready. Okay. I've got everybody in the... Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, you're live and you're good. You're good. We got a little lag, but you're back on.
Oh, boy. I've got double audio. Can you hear me, Ronen?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. All right. We are 2 minutes away. So Ronen and I are going to jump into call blitz. I'm going to pull up the room, and we are going to get ripping here and have a lot of fun. So is everybody ready?
I'm stoked.
Ronen, would you be able... You're on call blitz on your end, right? You're in the room?
Yeah, I'm hopping in right now.
All right. I'm going to tell them all to get ready. Y'all, the Phoneathon is here. Thank you for being here. Thanks for sitting and listening to us for 30 minutes as we set this all up. We are so excited. It's going to be incredible. 2 hours of cold calling. We're going to let it rip. And Ronen, if you want to, we're going to bring everybody up on stage. So Ronen, you can share your call blitz.
All right. All right.
So I am going to... Are you able to share it?
Right. So I just shared it. So Tom, if you can put the screen up on stage again, I got my screen shared here with call blitz. All right.
A lot of technical difficulties. I'm loving it. This is a great time.
Here we go.
Yeah, y'all ready? We are going live. We are bringing up the cold callers. Let's get a drum roll. If Ronen does it.
All right. So Tom, I need you to share the screen. Can you put the screen on stage? Tom, can you? Oh, you there? Let's see.
Yeah, let me see what I can do here. So this is going to be interesting. Um, oh, there we go. All
You
right,
see it?
here we go. Yep.
Ooh.
Woo! Y'all, we okay, can you all hear it now? Is it working? See? Fun technical difficulties, everybody. This is a good time. Hey, par for the course. I'm learning. I've got everything unmuted. It should be able to be good to go. But yeah, can anybody drop in a chat? Let us know if you can hear. Oh, good. Okay, everybody's good. Sweet. Okay, good. So I've got the setup. I'm so sorry, y'all. So sorry, y'all. We're learning. What you missed was that I was introducing the most amazing gentleman that has helped put this all together, which is Jack Knight, who works at Call Blitz, this beautiful platform you're seeing on screen. If you are a cold caller, you have a sales team that is remote, and you're trying to get the buzz of that sales floor, right? Let's let the team collaborate and be in the trenches together. Call Blitz is the way. So, Jack, are you there? Where you at, Jack? I think we lost Jack. We lost Jack. Yep. Cool. Well, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for providing us this platform. We're so excited to have everybody together. And thank you for being here. Do you want to give a little plug to Call Blitz? Kind of shout out a little bit about what you've been building here with this? I love building in public. It's so fun. I do. I really enjoy being able to have the support of the community, showing that it's not all pretty, right? The highlight reel doesn't always need to be there. There's bumps and bruises along the way. So it works. But yeah, we are here. We are live. I'm just making sure I have everything for broadcasting. Ronen, can you confirm we are live and right? Right. You know what? I got it. Hold on. Hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. Okay. Can everybody hear me now? How does that work? Does that work? Hello? Can you hear me, Ronen? Can you hear me? I think I've got Jack. Can you talk from Call Blitz? Make sure everybody can hear you. Do a little test there. Y'all, this is fun. This is great. This is a good time. I love it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in because we are figuring it out as we go. I've got all the audio shared. I feel like I've got it all synced up as it should be. That is crazy. Oh, Ronen, it's on your end because you're in Call Blitz, not me. So it's you, Ronen, that you've got to adjust your Call Blitz because you're the one streaming it. So it's got to be on your end.
So let's check this out. Let's do it this way. Tom, if you take your AirPods out and play the audio just loud, yeah, there you go. This should do it.
Okay, I'm going full live. Thanks to the advice of Kevin Hop. I think that I've got the audio now for everybody.
All right. So are all of the folks on Call Blitz ready to go with your lists?
Ronen, I think you should mute yourself on StreamYard.
Our callers are not 100% ready. We've got Julie and myself that are ready. We are connected. Some of the callers need Monster Connect instructions.
Okay.
So how do you actually upload a CSV to Monster Connect is the issue that Charlotte is having. And then Eden needs a Monster Connect login.
Okay. So unfortunately, we can't get anybody new on Monster Connect. We missed that deadline. So you'll have to use your own dialer. You can't get a Monster Connect set up. But for those that are connected and in Monster Connect, you'll go to the top left and click on leads and list and go to lead list. And then you'll see an import button on the right. And you can import from a CSV, HubSpot, Outreach, or Salesforce. And then that will allow you to upload that list. Does that make sense for everyone?
All right. And we can, for anyone else who's coming on, feel free to use whatever your go-to dialer is. And it seems like we're getting a little bit of a double audio. Call Blitz here, but everyone says we look good, so just keep smiling.
Have you ever had this sound, Ronen?
It's all good. It's going to be good.
Ronen, did we ever have the sound playing through the Call Blitz sound?
Did we get the Call Blitz sound through? I think it did go through, but for some reason it got lost again. Here I'm seeing now people can hear, so we're good.
Okay, cool.
Vámonos.
Tom, you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Tom, you're here.
Y'all, this is a good time.
All right. I'll see you guys.
While
I'm about to
while we're
start
testing, can
dialing.
y'all hear me?
Yep.
Mute
good.
it.
I don't know why
I
we're
don't know
getting
how
it.
to mute it, so it is what it is, I guess.
That's some 2022 energy, honestly. It is what it is. We'll make the best of it. We're gonna rock
Like,
it.
why do y'all have a mute it button or something? Like,
You can mute if you hover
Yeah.
over your video. It's at the top right.
stop it. Thank you. You're my hero. Thank you for that.
This is a great time. This is good stuff.
Y'all, I can't see us through the LinkedIn link. Is this a Michelle problem? Can other people see the video through the stream?
I think they choose when they bring us live, like in like a televised football game. They choose which cuts to put live. So if you do like a crazy play, crazy cold call, they'll kick us over.
Okay, so you can see it. So it is a me problem. Okay.
Oh, I can't see on LinkedIn. I don't
no.
see us either.
That's so weird.
No, I don't think they're sharing the call blitz currently on LinkedIn.
It
We
is.
are.
Jack just showed it
We
right
are.
now.
So you guys
It
are
is.
on LinkedIn. Yeah. You don't need to be anywhere but call Blitz. The
Yeah.
LinkedIn, everything is streaming. Everybody sees you, hears you. And if you have it open, you're getting double sound because you got the LinkedIn on and the call Blitz. But we are streaming you live, so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Cool. So I
cool.
close
So
them.
can we
Ready,
get going
guys?
or we start?
Let's go. Let's get this party started. Come on.
Let's do
Hey,
it.
let's go. Start ripping them. Ripping them.
Hey, Elliot, just because you're
I
using
don't see anybody dialing.
Elliot, just because you're using Orem, make sure you're calling one person at a time.
So Orem's on power dialer, correct?
You can
Right.
use
Orem's
whatever you
power
want.
dialer. One person at a time on Orem.
I don't know if Elliot heard that. Elliot, the Orem only works with power dialer with call blitz. Did you get that?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay. Oh,
I'm good,
cool.
bro. I'm good. Thank you.
All right. We got some people dialing. Jack's dialing. Ronen's ripping. Look at Michelle's beautiful face. Hi, Michelle.
What's up, y'all? I'm excited to be here and hang out. There's like no pressure on me. I just get to entertain.
Boo.
Now it's just quiet. Tom's dialing, Ronen's dialing. Love it.
We are here. We are here. Elliot, the Iceman.
Elliot's on a mission. Elliot looks very serious. Oh, did Julie get a connect?
Off. I went back to the pod. Drop in the chat. Ask us any cold quality questions. All right.
Ooh.
Did you lose that, Ronen? Yes.
Yeah. So whoever is Ronen playing the audio?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're playing the audio. Okay, so when you set it up, does it say cast tab audio? Like you should basically cast any audio coming from this callbits tab. Mhm. Okay, it does take a couple of seconds when you connect to someone for that audio to pick up. So if you join a call, it's going to take maybe 3 seconds for that audio stream to connect and start playing. So let's try that. If you have
Cool.
issues, let me know.
Yeah, just for the audience, you're not going to hear everybody in real time per se, but we will jump in when they do get a dial, and it'll take a few seconds, and then we will be able to do that. For Charlotte, we'll just hear, for some of the cold callers here, we're only going to hear their side of the conversation. We're not necessarily going to hear the two-way audio. Did everybody get that?
Yep. Just need people to pick up now.
So I just figured out I was in the wrong live, y'all. That's why I couldn't see us. There's a separate link. It's fine. Everything's fine. Thriving.
Yeah, callers, just so you know, stay unmuted. Otherwise, your audio is not going to share out. It depends on the caller. So Julie, for example, she was the connected one, but she was muted. So we all have to be unmuted so that when you get a connect, people can hear you.
Ah.
Sherry, I know you're not expecting my call this morning. Do you mind if I take a few moments to tell you why I'm calling and you can decide if it makes sense if we should continue speaking? Sure. I just wanted to know, first off, we work with several developers like yourself. What's your take on outsourced lead generation versus in-house? I lost you there. You there? Sourcing your lead gen versus doing it in-house.
Mark, you dialing or what?
Oh, is there a reason everyone's so quiet? Or just
Maybe we didn't know that. So
or just
I
focusing
think
on
we're all
dialing? Yes, thank you for
Please,
the
y'all, stop hitting the mute button.
Yes,
Please.
unless you're so good at cold calling that it's like a secret sauce you can't share.
We're doing a quick check too to make sure. I know they're the ones getting in real conversation, so.
Does LinkedIn hear our calls too?
Yep.
It'll
Yeah, when
go-
we are live, they're seeing it. Yep.
Oh shit!
So
What are
this is
people
live.
saying?
Yeah, we need Elliot to unmute and Julie.
What
So
are
this-
people saying?
this
Do
is-
they like my haircut?
So this is live on LinkedIn,
Yes.
and you
Correct.
they see it like this.
Yeah.
They see like this.
Everybody is live, y'all. This is live. You are streaming on LinkedIn live. Everybody can hear our calls. Ronen is going to be moving around and dropping into your calls, but just stay off mute. Do your dialing. The call will happen, and then we'll get in there, and then people will hear it. And you might not
Tom, are
be
you-
on live if Ronen doesn't come in the room.
Are you sitting in Ronen's like children's room right now and like dialing separately from him? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, I'm in demo stack. I'm different. I'm somewhere. I'm here in studio. Ronen is in
Oh.
San Diego. We're all here on public live dialing. And yeah, just start ripping on the phones, man. And then if you get a connect, we'll all hear it on LinkedIn Live, just like you do with Rev Genius before, and some of their blisters and some of them.
Word. Get out of here.
I don't know who was asking about feedback on their haircut, but Kevin Cook said haircut is decent. So
Good, it got approved. All right, Elliot.
It's cool that you could see what people are using, what tools they're using. I wonder if that's like a marketing thing for them. Interesting.
You can ask Jack. He's here.
Oh, this is his platform. That's right. Well, I'll be back later.
Ryan wants to know if anyone here is Canadian. No, I think that's a no. I've also just unofficially decided that I'm going to be monitoring the chat for questions.
Okay, can everybody hear me? No? Yes? Okay. I am going to take off the... All right, everyone. I am going to re-share this on my side so that way we can set this up. So let's do this. We're going to fix it, y'all. We're 30 minutes in. We're going to get this right. So hold on 1 second for me. Okay. Okay. I believe everybody can hear everybody now. I have it all streaming on my end. So it should work. Can everybody hear now? So this should have fixed it, Jack, because now I'm streaming from my side. And so now it's on my end. So everybody should be able to be heard and be good to go. Yes? Can you all confirm? You're not going to. We'll have to drop in. So you go and click on listen. When the person comes up, you'll see on their box the word listen. That's how you can get to their call. Otherwise, when they get a connect, they get off of this group and they get to go into that conversation privately. Yep. Hey, Jack, are you there?
Hello?
Hello, this is Eden. It's capitalized. Hey, Chris. The reason why
Hey. But it's not working now. So nobody can
Hello, Michael?
You're getting a call while you're trying to call. So I think one of the things I love about these lives, it's like a very accurate depiction of while also working full time.
Yeah, a lot of coffee and waking up at 4:30 a.m.
You're you're on the tech bro hustle.
I guess so. I don't know. I didn't mean to be, but I think at the point you're waking up with a shock watch at 4:30 and you have caffeine pills next to your bed, I guess that's what this turns into.
That's fair. It's fair. I can respect it.
So we are trying to fix the issue where right now when you join a call, the audio is not sharing. So actually Marcus, my co-founder, and I, we're gonna jump off and we're gonna go fix this. And next dial session, we should be back in action.
Oh, shout out to Jose. Jose's just dropping some positive comments in here. He's keeping the LinkedIn comments alive. We appreciate you. What he said, I've waited 1 year for closing a deal. I can wait 3 hours till you get this right. Hopefully it won't take that long, but I appreciate that positivity. That's the support we're looking for, you know? I will also say for having multiple tools syncing together, there isn't much of a delay between this and the live, which is nice. I've been on somewhere, and I'm sure like Julie, Charlotte, the same. You've been on somewhere there's like a 15, 20, 30-second delay. And if you're trying to answer questions, it can be really hard to stay on top of it. Yeah, Julie, are you at 57 dials? That's
Yeah.
accurate. You're at 57 dials already?
Julie's killing it.
Damn.
But I don't know how that made sense because I mean 58 dials, 34 connects. I don't know. I don't think I had 12 connects. Oh, I'll tell you what. It's counting voicemails in Orem because it takes Orem a second to figure out it's a voicemail, and then it goes on to the next one. I think it's counting that as a connect. Julie, you can talk, I think, or it's bad luck. Ronen, what's the deal on the LinkedIn side? Michelle, just me and you have this figured out?
I mean, I'm not dialing. I'm literally just here to
I know,
coach and hang out. So I don't quite.
Okay.
I'm like 2 weeks in at Unifor, so I don't have a list or a dialer yet. But you know, catch me in the middle of January. I'll be suffering in the trenches with everybody else.
No, I just feel like I'm the only one talking, which is normal for me. But you know, put 6 salespeople in a room, I thought we'd get a little more.
Nobody ever picks up for me. It's really, that's why Kevin said that in the comments. It's really, it's tough. but I'll find them.
Nicholas Lopez said, "Did it connect?" Nope. So asked, "Are y'all leaving voicemails too?" So I feel like, Charlotte, do you have a theory on voicemails, or like a go-to tactic that you can share?
So with voicemails, I just say, look, you're going to get an email, and leave your email address, and then say, if this is relevant, no need to reply, or no need to call me back, reply to the email, or, let me know if I should stop contacting you altogether. Because, obviously if you leave a voicemail, you're going to get more chance for reply. You're not going to get a call back.
Yeah, I think too, we all talk about multi-channel, right? But if you're sending an email that's completely different than your call track, or if you're using like LinkedIn messaging or anything else, if those are all completely different, like, is it really multi-channel? Because you're not building up on those touch points. They're all, different people. So I love the reference back to the email. And sometimes too, people will realize this person's not going to stop, so I have to reply or email back, spam, do not contact me.
Yeah, normally when if I get through, like just before the holiday period, 2 people picked up and they said, "Oh, I've got your email this morning. Thanks for calling me." So no, you're not being a pest. People, I think this is one of the problems. People think, oh, if I call and email on the same day and send something on LinkedIn, or look at the profile, send a message, they think it's too much. And I've never had any bad feedback and been told not to do that.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. But yeah, I think we all think we're much more memorable than we are. So we're like, oh, they're gonna know it's me. So I think that's a good point too, right? And sometimes you kind of have to push the boundary. That's sales, right?
Absolutely.
Let's see. Love that. Let's see. Someone had questions around objection handling. I feel like that's a big one. It's a loaded one. Curious, maybe, I don't know. Ronen, are you super tuned into dialing, or do you have
I'm gonna get into it. Let's get into the objection handling questions. Let's see if I'm gonna add myself to the stream here, just to make sure we got it going. So, all right, some questions on objection handling. The question is, like, what is the best approach for handling objections? I think, like, generally speaking, you've got 2 buckets. You generally have your brush offs, which are just going to be people who like did not want to talk to you. They still don't want to talk to you. And no matter what's going on, it's like, just get off the phone. And then you've got your legitimate ones. So already, like, recognizing that if you get a brush off, it probably means your opener wasn't really hitting. You either got someone truly at a terrible time and they do not have a minute for you. And so the goal with that, and I got this from actually Colin Mitchell, the idea is to just be like, okay, cool. Like, hey, I'm not even going to tell you what I do. I can move on from this and try you another time. Is there a specific time you want me to try you? Sometimes people will respond to that and be like, oh, you know what? What is this about? Like, I have 30 seconds. So they open the window, they open the door for you a little bit. But the real objection handles, the ones that come your way when you get a legitimate objection, generally I try to break it down to 3 steps. Acknowledge what they say, respond to it, and then ask a follow-up question. So it's like, here's a really common one. It's like, oh, we don't really have any budget for this at the moment. It's like, okay, what do I do with the budget objection? Well, hey, I totally get that. I know times are a little uncertain right now, and everyone is going through this whole scramble of trying to figure out, like, what do they do with their budget? That was actually the reason for my call. We've saved these other companies a whole a whole bunch of money by implementing our technology. It's allowed them to be more efficient and therefore waste less time and get to their end goal faster. So I could talk about with Stylo, with what I do specifically, it's like you plug us in, you literally save customers from churning. Does it make sense to explore a little bit further, some of the return on the investment, if it even gets to that point, on a call? So it's about like really being able to show them you hear them and have a way to acknowledge it, but then also respond to the specific objection and then get it back to the point of the call. I'm just looking for time. I'm not trying to sell you anything right now. I think when it comes down to it, like those you can probably track them all and ultimately just hear maybe all of like 5 to 7 objections. And once you realize that you get the same ones over and over and over again, you can just start to practice them.
I'm going to send you an email from charlotte.lloyd@sml.ai. Give the email a read. Let me know if it's relevant or if I should stop outreaching to entirely.
Did you guys hear that my call?
No, I couldn't hear it at all. It said I was listening, but I couldn't hear anything.
No. Okay.
How'd it go though? Tell us about it. Reenact it.
Pretty shitty. So I'm targeting SMBs. I'm targeting SMBs that need funding. So she tried to sell me back on a crypto scam, and she's doing $100 in revenue a month selling essential oils. So not the target. I actually tried to keep the call going just in case, like that would give you guys an opportunity just to hear and figure out the kinks, but apparently not. Yeah, I might add her to my email list just so I can prop up the numbers.
Just you're gonna add her to your list just so that you're sending an irrelevant person thing.
Well, I'm actually trying to figure out my email sending software and like.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay, got it.
I'm just setting up. My business is fairly new. I launched December 1st, so she's good to test because she's bored and she'll answer all of my calls and all of my emails. So like, good test. Just see if it's working.
At my last company, I hadn't used like a sales engagement platform or dialer before. So to test it out, I added my mom and my stepdad as contacts, and I would call them to test different things to see what was working. But it was pretty funny. Wish I had access to those recordings of my mom like pretending to take a cold call. She did book a meeting every time though. She did agree to a meeting each time. So false hope.
Cool.
All right.
Also, Julie, so I see in the chat here some talk about WhatsApp. Do you use WhatsApp in your outreach?
What's the I don't know. Can Julie hear it? Talk or hear? Oh.
I think she's just plugged in.
Oh, so Ronen, you're here. Awesome.
I hear y'all.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I was dialing and trying to figure out why it's not leaving my voicemail that I set up. So I was having a technical moment.
Okay, guys, I think what we're going to do for simplicity here, Marin, tell me if this is if you could help with this. We could just invite everyone into the StreamYard and we will just only hear one direction. We won't hear the other side of the call.
Thank you, Marin. Sorry. I was just like banging my head up against the wall.
I think Callblood picked us up. So I think Jack fixed the issue. So I think we should be okay here in a second.
All right. Jack.
Yeah, I like hanging out.
It is fun in here.
Beauty of 2022, right? Are you on mute? All the tech issues. We've all been doing it.
Well, and does one piece of your tech stack work with the other piece of your tech stack?
Yeah,
the other piece of your tech stack. integration, some plays there, you know. Or Julie said she doesn't get a lot of connects. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't seen any of the contact platforms dropping into the comments.
Hey y'all, I dropped in the chat the StreamYard. If you all want to go to the StreamYard, you can join us on that stage, and then we're just going to dial through there. And then Call Blitz will have us come back on. If you go to that StreamYard, you can join us on the screen over there.
Cool. See you there.
All right, so we're just gonna do this from the StreamYard here.
Hey y'all, I can't thank you all enough for being here. This is chaotic. Thank you. I haven't had the best facial expressions, as you've all picked up on very, very well. So
Tom,
I
you literally
apologize.
look like you were just like, oh my God, what the hell is happening? Your face. But hey, it's virtual land. This is how it goes. You got to roll with the punches.
All right, look, everybody's coming in. There we go. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
There it is. Hi. You all have been troopers. I can't thank you enough. So take 2. We're only an hour in, and we're going to make it happen.
All right.
So we're just going to wait on everybody else to come through.
Jack's going to take you out to steak after this, Tom.
Man. I owe Tom a steak after this. It's okay. It happens. But we are here.
All right, guys. I'm going hard on this audio. I'm going to just hit dial. I'm going live. Wish me luck.
We can hear Tom only. So now we have another issue here. What's going on?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Folks in the chat, let us know if you can hear me. I'll do a little
Evan's going to roast my content today. Look, I'm already giving him ammo for him to light me up later.
Hey, he's roasting me too. Hopefully he starts with the fact that I have a giant portrait of my dog directly in view.
What was she thinking?
And a Santa hat on my TV. Like, what is happening here?
And then,
all right, y'all. Now everybody can hear everyone. We are all here. You are not. We are just gonna. We are gonna live dial from here. So you will hear us. Good thing anyway, right? We don't want to hear the prospects. It's gonna be okay. Call Blitz is gonna come through in a little bit. We have all day, right? This is 8 hours, so 1 hour, and he's still got 7 more. So we're gonna be okay. We're gonna make it happen. Tom, yeah, no, thank you all.
Do the callers get pee breaks, or are you taking me back to my boot camp days?
No breaks here, sir. You're not allowed. We don't do that around here. We don't do that. No, now this is the party. Now we got everybody. We'll shoot everybody the StreamYard. So please get on here. Here comes Julie. There it is. What's going on?
Let's go, Julie.
How y'all
Yeah,
doing?
that was just warm up, y'all. Listen, cold calling, if I can tell anybody anything, that's what goes down, right, Ronen? There's many times where you come in ready to hit the phones, you got that right mindset, and your tech goes down, right? Or your data is incorrect. But you got to roll with the punches, or as Ronen says, roll the dice and see what you get. Ronen's been helping me on the back end, y'all. I had a moment. Ronen called me and helped me out. So I shout out Ronen because Ronen talked me off a ledge real quick.
Min, can you hear me okay? Oh, hung up.
There you go. So I'm going to get into Monster Connect now and get back to our session here.
I'm going to do a double tap on this one. Call right back.
Oh, Michelle, can you cold call Evan right now? Oh, he's calling you, telling him to cold call him. Sell him your service.
I'm making coffee. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. But I don't have a
Unacceptable. There's no breaks.
Hint, hint, hint. Unacceptable.
We don't do that around here, y'all.
What do you guys think? Like, is this a hot take? Do you call someone back right after they hang up on you?
Ooh, yes. The double tap. Ooh.
Charlotte goes right in with a strong yes. Why, Charlotte? Tell us why.
I just say, it seems like we got disconnected. Something happened. I don't know, but yeah.
That's the best one. That's the best one.
You 2 times, right? They can only do it once. That's my theory.
Logan in the comment just made me laugh so hard. Ronen had to do some guided meditation with Tom. I was more like, I'm calling him. I'm like, Tom, it's good, man. It's good. Just we got this, okay? We'll get right back into it. We only have 7 hours left of calling, so it's not like we got all day.
Listen, I'm trying to put this on for everybody, right? Like this isn't for me. This is for the community. I want to make sure it's popping, and it happens. But we are here, and like Riley said, sorry, Mr. Joe.
I want to go back to what Charlotte was just saying here. Okay, so she says yes. You call back, and then what do you say? They hung up on you. Maybe they said hello, and you go into your opener. What do you say?
I just say, seems like we got disconnected, and then go back into your opener again. Yeah.
Okay, and if they say something like,
"Not sure what happened on the last call."
Yeah. That's good. Sorry. That's good. Do you call them back a third time if they hang up again?
Do you do the triple? The triple?
You text them? Like, how far do you take them?
I mean, if they say the second time, stop calling me, right? Like,
often the second time they'll just hang up as you're mid-sentence.
Well, and like Nicholas said, right? The key in the double tap is truly the confidence, right? Like Charlotte, you rolled off of that so quickly, right? You were just like, look, it looked like I got dropped. It was something on my end, but hey, and go right back to it, right? And see if you can get them. More often than not, right? They'll probably hang up, right? They'll just end it on you, which is fun. But sometimes you do get those wins, right? And get to carry that conversation and continue to talk to that prospect. But it's all about the confidence.
They're not rejecting you. It's nothing personal. I think that's what people forget. When you start cold calling, it's so very hard, to separate sort of your ego from what people are saying to you.
Man, my first year and a half. What, Julie?
Don't you think it's like a pattern interrupt there? Like when you call them back, they're like, did they just call me back? It almost like puts them into kind of reality. Like this is just a human doing human things too. Like
right. It totally does, right?
Kevin just came in with a hot take there where Google Pixel especially makes this like really easy to do, where you can just hit the spam caller button now.
Oh.
So if you double tap someone, you're running the risk of them spamming your number. But if you're rotating numbers, maybe not.
That's right.
Right. If you're using a parallel dialer, you kind of don't have to, you can get around that, right? Because it is spoofing the number it's going through. But if you do call from your cell phone and you are using your actual like registered number, it is a little bit risky. I would only say as a recommendation to do double tap if you're spoofing your numbers. If you are calling from your main line, it will, just like email deliverability, right? It will, those people will report that number and then you're burned. And it doesn't matter how many times you call, they're going to be a registered spammer.
Yeah, but like Kevin Cook just said, leave voicemails. If you're doing that, don't leave voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because then you're just ruining everything, the hiding. I don't know. Don't be a spammer, but still, if you are, don't voice.
Yeah,
don't
we're warm callers here, right? We're the friendly warm callers in this group, right? That's what we do. We are not spammers. Oh, look at what Michelle said. Hi, Evan. Michelle from Unifor. Just wanted to see if you received that Mountain Dew plus vodka kit I sent over.
Like, Evan, tell me you're not gonna take that call. Tell me
he just did. He said hashtag meeting booked. He's like, yes, please. Meeting booked. Score. One for Michelle today. Score. Now the double tap can be good though, but you just got to be careful, right? Don't end up in spam. And most often than not, right, just move on to the next call. But there are times, right? I've been on live cold calling and people are like, yo, double tap in the comments. They're like, call that person back. And you just got to roll with it, right? You got to be very, very, very confident. It's like how you talk about, Ronen, with your roll the dice, right? And what we talk about as cold callers is tonality, deliverability. It's not what you say, it's how you say it in everything that we do, because that's all we have for us is our voice, right? And our tone. That's all our arsenal consists of. We don't have this face-to-face. Like the only thing you have is how you sound on the phone. And don't get me wrong, my first 2 years, I was shaky. Like I would talk fast, and I would never double tap somebody. Like ever. I was too terrified of that. Like I would never. I'd be like, you want me to double tap somebody? You're out of your mind. Like I'm cool. They hung up on me. I'm on to the next. But you get it over time, you get it over practice, you rip the band-aids off, you get a little bit more confident after you get some wins under your belt, right? That's why I like a closed loss report for a new rep or something where there's already been a prior connection, because then it's easier for them to kind of get that momentum going and that confidence before you rip them on straight cold stuff where they've never spoken to this person, because it could be a little bit of a challenge. But when you have something to go off of in like a closed loss or 2BR, you can get a little jive going, and you can kind of get a little convo going, get maybe a small meeting booked, right? It's like, oh, I got that one back. And then you can go into your cold calls and be super hyped about it.
For
Evan's
sure.
just taking over the comments.
Evan. Seriously, Evan.
I'm so happy. I'm going to send him a $25 gift card to Starbucks and be like, here you go. I'm going to give him a vodka like Michelle said.
I don't know if you
moderator in there. Yeah.
I don't know.
By the way, quick tip.
I appreciate him.
Quick tip to the callers. If you do connect, just right-click mute site for StreamYard so you don't hear our banter, because it's not going to automatically do that if you just want to focus in on your call. That way we'll hear your audio. We won't hear your prospect, but we'll hear your audio.
Yeah, I just set up with multiple laptops because I can't handle that muting. I forget. So that's just what it is.
Yeah, Kevin, right? Like Kevin said, right? Like you guys, I find a true joy in being an SDR, right? Or an AE. And like, I don't know about y'all, but like going to my friends at dinner and saying that today I booked a meeting with a VP of marketing at Petco and I know that person, right? Like that's cool, right? That's a huge win because you took somebody from zero to a booked meeting in less than 15 minutes on a cold call. Like how cool is that, right? Like that is so wild to me that you can do that. And it's a great time. It's a really cool time. And a great feeling, right? So to Kevin's point, right? It's a great feeling, but you got to go through some, it's a rite of passage. It's just a rite of passage. You got to go through some stuff.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Is it? Oh, yeah, Kevin.
Are we cold calling? What are we doing?
Yeah.
We're cold calling. Yeah, we're all here. We're just going to do it through this way. We've got Call Blitz on the back end, working out some kinks for us that'll come back. But we're just making moves as we go. Ronen and I are
Should I power up any dialer that I have and get going?
Yeah,
go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We're just gonna hear this side of it, and we'll be good there.
Okay, so you won't hear the prospect, right?
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
We'll just hear you.
I think I have, by the way, I think I'm going to win my own prize today. And I think I have the best background or room that I am in versus everybody.
Yes.
Hey, is this Chanel? Hey, is this Chanel or did I just call the wrong number?
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to dispute that.
Hey, Chanel, it's Ronen Pessar with Stylo. Look, I know no one likes getting a cold call, especially not the Thursday before New Year's. Mind if I share why I'm reaching out to you? Womp womp.
Oh, I have that. Hold on. We've got that banner. Oh, I've got that queued up and ready. There it is. Womp, womp, womp. I got it on there. Wow, wow, wow.
That was a double tap.
Also,
first time I got her.
If
she hung up.
If there are any StreamYard reps in the chat here, if anyone's got to connect there, I would love to get a demo. So slide into my DMs. Meeting booked.
Hey, I'll slide in there and show you. I'll show you all how it's done, Michelle.
I'll actually call
Kevin Hop is here.
Oh, Coach Hop in the house.
In the chat here, if anyone's got to connect there, I would love to get a demo. So slide into my DMs. Meeting booked.
Hey, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something real crazy.
Someone's got
LinkedIn audio.
I'll actually call
Kevin Hop is here.
Oh, Coach Hop in the house.
Yeah, Kevin, you have to mute on the LinkedIn side.
Yep. Figured that out real quick.
Rookie. What are you doing? I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to drop the StreamYard in the chat and see who would like to come join us up here. So I'm going to do it. It's out there. Come join us.
Oh, we got the audience joining StreamYard. Let's do it.
Thomas.
Hey, I don't care. We're making it happen.
Great idea.
I'm choosing chaos. We're going to go in. We're going all the way off the deep end. Like at this point, I'm
Make
all
it happen.
in. Yeah, we're going deep.
Y'all
are here for a good time.
This has got some Clubhouse vibes going to it right now. Back in the day when it was like fun and actually a good time.
Yes.
Wow.
So who's everybody calling? Well, I want to kind of cover like what y'all are doing as well. So if you want to start us off, Charlotte, like what are you calling? What's your like persona? What are you doing?
Yeah, so normally I call CMOs, marketing directors, but I would say business development. I'm not going to call them VP of sales. I typically sell to locations. So it could be, for example, Goodyear, Arizona, Surprise, Arizona. It could be Montreal, could be Jobs, Ohio, somewhere like that. Yeah. So they all specialize in economic development. And yeah, they tend to answer cold calls. They're a little bit more traditional, which is great. And we basically sell them a marketing solution, so a storytelling service.
Right.
So it's services, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we create content for them, generate leads. Although I don't say that.
Why don't you want to say that you generate leads? Because then you get put into the
I get put into the
SDR as a.
we don't sound very different.
Gotcha.
Evan's here.
I'm just here to judge. I don't cold call.
Who let Evan in here? Who let Evan in?
You put the link in the comments.
Absolutely not. It's not your turn, Evan.
You are not an ally.
Oh, we can't. No, he's due later. He's due later. No, you got to get out of here. You got to get out of here,
Evan.
Evan.
An ally, Tom.
I am.
Yes, queen.
This is like one of those.
Okay, now we're really going off the deep end of chaos. Now, y'all in the audience, you're just here now. Let's just have fun.
Are you sure?
Evan, you should do a cold call.
Evan, cold call.
It's like asking me to be a straight. That's not happening.
Great. Oh, man.
Yeah, Evan, become a quarterback on the NFL while you're at it. Like, no. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Someone has to do a mock cold call with Evan right now.
I'll be at the bar with the football wives watching this game and just drinking cocktails and judging people. That's what I do. I'm not doing cold calls. No, ma'am, not today. No, I'd be homeless before I did that. No. It's the iced coffee.
Nice.
Who's
actually making calls here? This is a phoneathon, though, right?
Well, Evan, I just realized you're Southern.
No, my mom's Southern.
This is amazing. Thank you all for being here.
No, I'm not Southern. I spoke to my mom this morning, and every time I speak to her, my voice gets a little bit more Southern, and then it'll take a few hours for it to get back.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Tom, it looks like we can only let 12 people up at a time. Is that what it said? 9 people up at a time?
No, there was more than 9 there for a second.
Should we go back to the
upgrading right now. Y'all are making me break the bank. I need to book some meetings
It's
today.
actually worth it, though. It's so worth it. You're going to love it.
Take out that credit card.
If you want Evan to pretend to be qualified to cold call.
Oh, man. This is actually what the office used to feel like this time of year.
Do not let Evan touch a phone. He is not allowed to cold call anyone.
Wow, we've got a lot of people in the house right now. What's up,
Don't let
Sophia?
Evan touch the phone.
Dennis, how's it going?
Hi, guys.
Hello. All right. Kevin, are you hopping on calls or what?
Welcome to the panel, y'all. This is a lot better, Ronen. You were right, Ronen. This was a lot better. We just write it this way.
This was Kevin's idea.
Oh, I'm getting a cold call from someone. Oh, they hung up on me. Hold on, I was just getting a cold call from somebody. I'm gonna I hope they double tap. Are they
Just a
gonna double tap
reminder
me?
to turn the LinkedIn, close out the LinkedIn stream if you come up on here, or turn off the sound from that tab so it doesn't double echo. Double tap.
You know, your last name means my favorite barbecue food in Hebrew.
Hold on, guys. I'm getting a cold call. Here we go. I'm getting a cold call. Here we go. This is Tom.
So when are you going to stop cold calling and start doing something productive? I'm kidding. That was a joke before someone cancels me.
It's Evan Patterson cold calling me right now.
I thought you were an ally. Where's your iced coffee?
I don't have my iced coffee. Oh, what do I have?
I have one. Where's yours?
I brought him water, Evan.
Nick Capozzi brought me water, man.
Wow.
Potato water or water?
Water.
Oh, wow.
You got to drink your water, homies. Got to drink the water, homies. I got it.
So
Evan Patterson live cold calling me. Can you tell me what this call is in regards to?
I blocked you.
Oh. Hey, so quick call out to the people in the comments. Drop your number, your mobile number, if you would like us to cold call you. I know I had some people up pre-gaming that were like, yo, cold call me. So if you want it, you drop your phone number in the chat.
Wait.
Or DM that person and we will cold call you live on screen.
People were pre-gaming
And then people will
before
call
this?
you all week after.
Yeah, I thought this was like an actual like calling prospects to set meeting. I haven't heard one meeting set. I haven't heard any of the awkward back and forth. Now we're calling people we know from LinkedIn. All right,
you know what?
Nobody's
I'm a
answering the
social
phone,
seller.
Kevin.
I book
I'm
meetings with people I know.
120,000. 120.
You guys gotta hop on calls here. Like, I'm not about this fake cold call stuff. I'm about like actual live cold calls. Like, call people you don't know.
Says the man talking and not doing it.
Whoa.
Hey, dude, can you hear me okay? Hi.
How do I mute you guys when I get into
it's
call?
Ronen, Pessar with Stylo. I don't. Does the name ring a bell at all? Okay, no worries. This is actually a cold call, and although I know nobody likes getting a cold call, especially not the Thursday before New Year's, actually I'm calling for good reason. Do you mind? Okay, yeah. Out of curiosity, are you guys using Zendesk or Salesforce over at Evernote for your support tickets?
Hey Samuel, this is Eden Aina with Capitalize. How you doing?
Oh no. All right, when would be better?
Are you in charge of raising working capital for Food Nation?
Okay, sure.
100%.
Absolutely. Well,
Do you have
happy New Year. Take care.
Do you have any upcoming projects that you're
All
looking
right,
for
bye-bye.
capital for?
She did not like that I called her on vacation.
What is the reason that you think we wouldn't be able to fund you? Gotcha. Well, that's actually not necessarily true. And what's actually different about Capitalize, the company I set up, I set up exactly for this reason, where there was a trend for a lot of the alternative financing to be very transactional. And what I'm actually trying to do is move away from that to develop a relationship, actually serve as a business consultant as well, to help you, even if you don't qualify now, get to the place where you can qualify and really work together to grow your business and help you on the financing side, so you as a business owner know exactly what you need to do in order to be able to get that capital you need in order to grow. Yeah, I work in a much less, we don't work in a transactional manner. So the next steps from here, if you'd be interested, is if you have any time, I offer a 15-minute free consultation. And it's actually, even if we don't end up working together, it's more of a consulting session where we go over the business and really discuss what could be beneficial to Food Nation in order to get it to that next level you're trying to grow it to. Gotcha, equipment. Gotcha. And how much now are you buying the equipment or leasing it? Gotcha. And around how much money worth of equipment do you need? $30K. Gotcha. And around how much revenue are you currently doing? Like, how much revenue did you do last month? 5,000 in revenue. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to have to figure out how we can build you up in a sustainable manner. That's actually more than the scope of this call, right? It's also before the holidays. I'm sure you're spending a lot of time with the family and whatnot. Do you have any availability on, let's say, Monday the 2nd or 3rd between 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.? Oh, 3:30. So let's do Monday. Let's see here. Let me see if I'm available. So Monday, 3:30 p.m. Monday the 2nd, 3:30 p.m. We'll do a phone call. I just want to confirm that your email is 357squad@gmail.com. 100%. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to also send you a double opt-in just to make sure my mails get into your inbox. So if you could just confirm that, because I don't want to miss anything by going into spam. And then I'm going to send you a Calendly request that you can add to your calendar and, of course, reschedule it easily if need be. This is my direct line as well if you need anything. I look forward to chatting on Monday the 2nd at 3:30 p.m. 100%. Same with you, Samuel. All the best.
Bravo, Aden. Nice work, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Nice work. Nice work. We got our first meeting booked, y'all. Let's go.
Yes.
Nice work.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We go from
Kevin talking shit to a meeting booked.
Call people
Woo!
there.
So
Outbound meeting. Love that.
Yes. So if you guys want to hear a little bit of background on what kind of moves I'm making and what I'm doing to put what you just heard into perspective. So there's a whole industry of alternative financing, which is basically small businesses have really hard time getting loans from the banks, getting capital to grow.
Okay, great. Yeah,
So
that was
there's a
actually
lot of-
why I was calling you. Just a quick question for you. Do you already have a way of knowing which customer is leaving their support interaction on Zendesk feeling the most frustrated out of all the customers that came in this month? No worries, Fabio. Yeah, that was actually the reason for my call, to find a better time where I can introduce you to Stylo. In short, what we're doing is we're a Zendesk plugin that creates a sentiment analysis on all of your tickets, so you can prioritize your outreach to your customers and your response to them based on the ones that are the most upset. It sounds like you're in the middle. Yeah, would next week be a better time to connect on this? Oh my gosh. No worries. You know what? I'll shoot you something over for next week then. Are you back on Tuesday? Yeah, so I got it from a company called Zoom Info. They're a publicly traded company that collects data like phone numbers and then they resell it. Pretty crazy day and age we live in. Yeah. So you bet, Fabio. So I have your email as fabio.cawano@gympass.com. Is that the best place to send you the invite for next week? Okay, awesome. I'll shoot that over your way, so keep an eye open for it. And happy holidays. Happy New Year. We'll connect next week. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, that was beautiful, Ronen.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was screaming because he couldn't hear me. He was at a party.
Look, I don't know about you. I always pick up cold calls when I'm at a party.
No
He was
shame.
like, "Who is this? I can't hear you. What is this about?" And so I think I said it like 4 or 5 different times.
That's
and then
worse than in a
finally-
meeting. That's worse than in a meeting.
Oh man, that was still got it.
It's worse than when they tell you, "Hey, I'm in a meeting." You're like, "Are you really in a meeting?"
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The thing that I'll never understand is there is just this insatiable curiosity when your phone is ringing and people answer it. And then there's this, it's a logical paradox. I talk about it all the time on my show. The logical paradox is the idea of you're busy. It's not a good time to talk, but you only use the telephone to do what?
To talk to people.
Exactly.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's why it's really important to clear the air. And now, actually, now the older I'm getting, now that I'm a father, a husband, I got all this stuff. Like, I actually understand why people pick up numbers they don't know, because it could be the cops, it could be the fire department, it could be animal control. My dog got out. It could be all these things. So you did a really good job of de-escalating that, making it like, hey, look, let's not have this conversation right now. The point of the call is to talk about this later. Kind of like how Eden did, by the way. Like, that was really good job. He kind of teased the idea of talking later, then got into some qualifying questions right away, which I think that meeting's going to stick. It's going to be pretty fantastic because you got so much information at the end of the call. Love this. Good quality cold calls being made. And who thought, what are we, second to last day of the year? And there's actual
unbelievable
being done.
Yeah.
Cold calls being made, meetings being set. Not everybody's mailing it in. Not everybody.
That's the truth.
One other thing I wanted to call out was that when asked how Ronen got their number, he was very direct and honest and transparent about it. And that is, in my opinion, like the way to go. I think people get nervous or anxious about that. And of course, if you're calling salespeople, they know the game. If you are calling, independent business owners, they might not. So I think just quick, confident transparency around that. Like, this is just the thing. But I've heard people get caught up on that. Like, oh no, is this illegal? Is this a violation? Yeah. Am I getting reported? Like, so it's just, I loved that as an example too on that call.
Yeah. And another good thing to say there is the labeling techniques. As it seems like I shouldn't be calling you on your cell phone at a party. And then obviously, or, it seems like it's inappropriate. And, usually the default answer to that is no, it's totally fine. And then, you go and say, okay, I got your number from Zoom info.
Yeah. And
I get that one a lot. I don't know if you guys get it a lot too. They're like, how did you get this number, by the way? And it's like, guys, it is almost 2023. You can buy tigers and cocaine on the internet. You don't think I can find your cell phone number?
Yeah, we can find your cell phone. The other logical paradox you can put them in is say, oh yeah, I found this number was the best for you. Is this not the best number to reach you on? And they're going to say, it is my cell phone number. Right. And you kind of guide them along the line of like, look, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. And it doesn't have to be right now. Like, I think that's the important thing. That a lot of entry-level reps, they put so much effort and energy into like getting to the point they get a connect. And when they get a connect, they're like, oh my God, I got to talk to you right now. I got to pitch right now. No, you really shouldn't force it when someone's busy.
Yeah, what's also great is where we just sell software services over the phone. My brother's an emergency room doctor, so if he messes one up, or a surgeon, if they mess one up, so that's like really shitty. But like if we mess it up, okay, let's move on to the next one. We have 1,000 more leads in the pipe.
So true. Right. So true. Like, okay, we're not operating on people. We can make mistakes.
Yeah. And never speak to them again either, like, or see them ever.
All right, let's get another one on here.
Yeah, it's addicting. Call in again.
I mean,
also, we've got.
I'm getting in right now.
So we've got Sophia and Logan in here. We pulled them up. Should we have them introduce themselves or see who they're calling today?
Let's do it. Thanks, Michelle. Sophia, you want to go first, and then Logan? And Sophia, you are on mute, by the way. But I don't know if you want to do just a quick intro, who you're calling.
I think that's a no thank you from Sophia.
Or she put the site on mute because she was dialing and forgot to unmute it. So that could be it. Logan,
I don't think she sees. I don't think she sees us.
Oh, perhaps.
Well, we know she's not hearing us because she's making 0. And then Dennis looks like he's talking, but we can't hear him, and he's not on mute from what I see.
That's probably just an audio thing.
Yeah, wrong.
Weird.
There we go. All right. Well, Logan, you want to introduce us to who you're calling and what's going on in your world?
Yeah, I mean, I'm Logan McDade. I haven't gotten an SDR role yet, so I've got a few different people that I'll probably be trying to reach out to today, just letting them know, I'm looking for that role to be filled and whatnot.
Calling for a job. Awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's right. And if you know anyone in
he's
the
calling for a
audience
job. We got him
hiring.
Any VP sales want a cold call from we all know that you cut headcount because your VC made you in Q4, and then in Q1 you're just going to hire everyone back. So we know how you work.
That's it.
So Logan, I've used that technique. The story that I've told a few times is right here. I'm in my garage in San Diego, actually down the street from Ronen. Ronen and I should have been doing this side by side, but the literally the day after we closed on the mortgage for this house, we closed on the mortgage for this house, and I got fired the next day.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, it was 4.5 years ago. It was great. It was an amazing experience. But by the end of that week, I had 4 interviews with VPs of sales. And how did I do it? I did it by cold calling CEOs and saying, "Hey, my name's Kevin Hopp. I'm a hunter. Does your team hire hunters?"
Oh, that's so good.
They're like, "What? Who are you? What are you hunting? Are you hunting What? What do you mean?" I didn't send a single application. I didn't do any of the LinkedIn networking stuff. I just said, "Who's hiring in San Diego?" And I cold called the CEO. I used a Lead IQ free trial to get their cell phone number and cold called them and said, "Hey, I'm a hunter. Do you hire hunters?" Gets you right to the point, because 99% of people are not like that. And guys, I think we all can understand that I'm a little bit like a left lane guy. Left lane is fast lane. I'm a little loud and out there, and obviously, like, that's not the move for everybody. But if you really need a job and you're in outbound sales, just do your job. Just go outbound. Just go find opportunity, right? So,
hey, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, finally. Yeah, I was.
Hey, there we go.
I was doing some dials, and then I checked the settings on the mic, but apparently it was set up in my headset, not my regular audio. So how's everybody doing?
We're
awesome.
Crushing it. You dialing?
Who you calling?
Yeah,
Dennis.
I've been doing a couple of dials, but I've been hung up. It's that time of the year.
That wonderful time. I'm not gonna sing.
Who's your audience, Dennis? What's the persona
Well,
you're
basically,
calling?
my audience, it's hiring managers. So we take care. We actually speak or approach to decision makers for remote positions. So where I work, I've met Julie in the past. What we do is we help companies that are US based to build their teams with Latin American talent.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
everyone on Twitter, there's like the Twitter people. They're all saying overseas offshore is the big trend of 2023. Have you seen that, Dennis?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So one of the things that we definitely say to them is that this is today, especially with all the layoffs going on, people trying to reduce their costs as much as they can. And we're trying to show people that Latin American talent is it has high quality. We have a lot of talented people here, and actually we do have a lot of people that are pretty good in what they do. They're pretty good.
Hey, Stephanie, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hello? Is this Stephanie Stafford? Nope. Okay.
I failed geography, but it's the same time zone because that's the way it works, right? North to south.
I love it here.
I have a Filipino partner, which is great, but
At best, we're having fun here.
Yeah, someone has to work the night shift, and that's not me. I work the afternoon shift.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Resume. Why doesn't it let me resume?
Yeah, shout out to those in the comments saying that they know me. It says LinkedIn user for me. I can't tell who that is, but I bet it's either my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, my cousin.
No, it's Eddie Fang on LinkedIn side of it. You can see
Eddie Fang, my guy. I hired Eddie Fang back in the day. By the way,
hey, I'm gonna jump in here real quick. Hey, I got you. I'm gonna jump in real quick. For a few of you that are here on StreamYard, if you want to go back to that call blitz room and do a sample for me, it looks like we just got the green light that Jack has fired everything up. Mark Mack is in there now. So if anybody wants to hop over there for a quick second and test, me and Ronen will hold the fort down here. But if a few of you want to jump and go over there real quick, we could see if we can get back to the call blitz floor. Cool.
All right.
I'm gonna go see if I can hear.
We'll try that out, Ronen. Yeah, it looks like we're back in.
Oh, here, I got it.
I'm going to keep dialing away here.
Yeah, we're going to let them test real quick before we get into all the chaos. Make sure everybody's good to go. We've got about an hour left. For those in the comments, we are an hour away from our amazing talent show. So we are going to have that coming up at 11:30 a.m. Pacific. So we'll be doing that. Everybody will be a StreamYard. No tech issues with that. We should be all in the clear for that one for a really good time there. While everybody's getting set up on Call Blitz, what Ronen and I would like to do is just take about 5 minutes here and just shout out a few of our sponsors. Keep an eye on the comments. We're going to drop some links for you all, for you to check these tools out, because without them, we wouldn't be here doing this show for you all today. So shout out to them. The first one up is a new tool that I've been pretty digging. I was just telling Ronen about this one, Canary AI. So Canary AI, what it does is it actually lets you build a profile for your LinkedIn. So you put in like, I'm a founder, I talk to this ICP, this is what I talk about. And every day it uses AI to send you a inspirational post to write based on those things, along with 3 other ideas. So it's really cool for those kicking up their brand. We know it's going big for 2023. So you're going to want to check that out if you're trying to find things to write. It's a really great tool for inspiration. So we're going to drop that in the chat. So we'll have that there. canaryai.co is that one. And check them out. That is going to be a couple people there. And 50% off for the first 100 people who use the code SalesPro50. That code is going to be good until the 31st of December or until the spots are filled. So 50% off for the first 100 people that jump on that tool. So go check that out. Ronen, you want to kick us off on the next one, my friend?
Yeah, of course. The next one up is Outplay. All right. And they are, if anyone does not know, Outplay has a incredible sales engagement platform where you can sequence your prospects, you can dial them. We actually also have an awesome promo as well for anyone who signs up in the next few days. They'll get 50% off on their annual pricing. So we'll share those details as well. And all this you'll be able to find after the show too. We'll be sharing it out to everyone as well. But check them out, Outplay. They have one incredible asset that I'm very fond of, which is called their Call of Fame library. So they actually go ahead and track calls that have been shared on LinkedIn, on social, on YouTube, on all these places. They've got a wall that you can just go listen to some great calls and hear different pitches, how people have done it. So check out their Call of Fame. I'm a big fan of that. And there's one in there you might recognize from yours truly. So check that one out.
Hey. Yeah, I was just a judge for them and did some the call. They're coming out with the Call of Fame for 2022 now. So very cool, great partner. I'm going to be doing some dials out of that platform later this afternoon because I do use it for SD Lab. I'm a big fan of Outplay, and yeah, so check them out. One of the next ones that I want to bring up for everybody is Falcon. Right, Falcon is an advisor REIT that I'm a part of as well, but they are a full platform for all things GTM. So they take all of your data, all of your tools, all of your everything you have from your RevOps to your marketing to your frontline reps, and they bring it all into one system and then provide you actionable insights to drive business decisions without guessing. Right. As SDR leaders, me and Ronen being VPs of sales, a lot of the times we really struggled it was guessing, just kind of looking at the data, trying to pull what we could. Falcon brings that all in. Adam J, shout out to Adam J, their CRO, a good friend of ours. Check them out. They've got a blog, a newsletter, but if you're trying to get your silos to no longer be silos and use actionable data through your org, Falcon's going to be the one to check them out on there. Ronen, I'm going to pop into Call Blitz. If you want to do one more sponsor here, plug them real quick. I'm going to jump into Call Blitz and make sure everybody is good to go. But just plug one more for us and throw it out.
Yeah, the last one I'm really excited about. I mean, this is the direction that AI is heading in. If you haven't heard of Luna before, they write mind-blowing personalized cold emails for you instantly. So you can prospect much faster while maintaining that quality of cold outreach. So next month, Luna's actually going to be launching a Chrome extension called Moonwriter, and it's going to allow you to use it directly from any system like Outreach. So keep your eyes on that one. Luna, getluna.dev. And right now, take advantage. They have a 14-day free trial, so you don't have to go with it if you don't like it. You get to test it out. And it's up to 150 emails. So it could be a fun one to check out. We're going to share that link momentarily here. So keep an eye open for that one where you can get going with that free trial. Big fan of Luna. Thank you for being a sponsor. And to all of our sponsors, we've got a bunch of giveaways coming up soon too. And so stay tuned for those as well. The giveaways are going to be largely based on just people who drop the name in the chat. So we got some cool things coming up here.
And tag hashtag prizes. So because there's so many sponsors, we're going to do hashtag prizes. But please shout out those partners. We're going to be pulling that. So tag Canary AI, tag Luna, get everybody in there that we've mentioned, right? Outplay, all those folks, tag their companies, blow up their marketing team, and we'll be good to go. So hashtag prizes. All right, Ronen. Looks like we're good on Call Blitz now. We should be able to pull that up.
All right, I'm going to keep dialing here.
Yeah, I'm going to cut my StreamYard audio. Can you try to share on your end, Ronen, the Call Blitz floor while I keep this side up?
I got to open this back up, join on in. And anyone who wants to join, we'll share Call Blitz in the chat here. So let me just drop that if you want to hop into the Blitz and call with us. Okay. Share screen. I gotta get the right video here. Let's put this one on. All right, we got the video streamed. Video's going live. And Jack, you said as long as my green thing is on here, the audio headphones are detected. Cool. So you guys should be able to hear the audio too. Jack, you want to give us a little PSA? What's Call Blitz all about? Okay, it looks like we're not able to hear the audio on Call Blitz again. Okay. All right, let's see here. I know that the group can get my stream through the stream here, and people are saying they can only hear me at the moment. So let's see.
Yeah, that's because you got a.
I'll keep talking as a audio test.
All right, I unmuted.
Yeah. Hello, Sarah. Hey, Sarah. My name is Mark.
You got
I'm with
Mark on the call.
I'm with a company called Futurity. How you doing today?
Mark's got one.
Let it play.
Oh, well, good for you. No, it's definitely not a good time. This was a business.
All right.
He didn't.
Hey,
was she on
how did we
vacay?
connect to Mark to hear him?
Well, the listen button showed up. I don't know if you saw it.
So click the green listen button in Call Blitz when you want to listen to Mark.
That's right.
Didn't see it.
Go ahead and refresh then if you need to. Maybe that'll solve it. Oh, he's Marin, he's listening to Mark's. He's in Mark's breakout room right now.
Here we go. Technical difficulties, y'all. All right, I see Evan.
Tom, what difficulties?
I'm not on a call.
What?
What
right.
difficulties are happening? Are we good to go?
Oh, Sophia's got one.
Jack, in the chat on LinkedIn, people are saying they can't hear other people or like anyone other than you can hear Jack, but just barely. I can only hear Ronen. We might have fixed it at this point though.
Okay. Let me know if not. That it sounds like that's mostly on the casting.
Okay, Jack,
side.
we can hear you. We're good. So
Okay.
thank you, Marin.
Beautiful.
As always,
Okay.
Marin crushing it on the back end here for us. Really appreciate you. And, so now we've got it. And when people, I think, Marin, you're going to have to click listen when people connect so we can hear the calls as well. So now we'll be able to do actually both sides of the call too.
Yeah, so Marin, wherever you go is where the audio is going to go. So if someone gets into a connect and you want to go bring the crowd to that call, just hit that green listen button. There's a little coaching happening with Sophia and Mark right now, I think.
I'm gonna get
look at Mark in coaching mode. Look at those hand motions.
Also, I don't know if Marin can hear me. Maybe closing out the chat.
Oh, go ahead and just refresh the tab then.
Okay, and while Marin is refreshing the tab here, we're going to jump right back in.
Okay, she's back. Back in action.
Tom got to connect. Is that a false alarm? Okay, I don't think he did.
No, it was I think it was a voicemail. I don't know. We're dialing though. We're getting it. Let's go.
Look at the Orem guys in here. Couple of them. Hopper's on Orem. So was Eden. He was on it. Oh, snap. Who's that? Who's dialing? Who's that? Oh, my God. Does that mean he booked a meeting?
No, I'm just being silly.
Oh.
Just dreaming.
Well, one. How do you do that shit? How do you do that? Oh, those are gifts? Oh, those are gifts.
Oh, yeah. It's a core feature right there.
Like what?
100%. You can't dial without gifts. What are you saying?
You mean like this? Oh, I like this one. Be awesome if you could.
Yeah, I don't know if
actually
there's
show
a.
that.
Don't know if there's a PGG filter on these, so tread carefully.
I can't see them. Where are they popping up? Oh, as your because I'm not in gallery view.
Yeah, you need that. Oh man, this is not good. 217. Ugh.
Everyone's so focused in on their dials. I love it. Hey, Madhu. Hey, Madhu. It's Ronen with Stylo. Look, I know no one likes cold call, especially not Thursday before New Year's. So I can keep it super brief, and then you can decide if you want to hang up. I appreciate that. Quick
Okay.
All right. Let me go listen to
Ronen,
Sophia. Oh, no.
Yeah. You mean
Because
Coblet's
Ronen's
audio?
muted.
You mean Coblet's audio, man?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. I think we're good. Marin, I'm not sure because you're the one that was casting to the live stream, correct?
They just said audio's back.
Okay, cool. Ronen, are you with us? We didn't give him a chance to flex, but I believe Ronen booked a meeting.
All right, so we're just going to go back to StreamYard. I don't know why it's not really, systems aren't talking to each other well enough, but it seems like it's working much better when we're just on the one system. So sorry about that, everyone. Thanks for bearing with us here. This is the
All right, y'all. We are back here. How is everyone? We are having some hard issues with the call blitz, as everybody's seeing. Just a little audio discrepancies. In about 30, 40 minutes, we're going to break. So we're going to go dive into the lab, kind of see what we can do, play and test for the second half of the show. But in the meantime, we're going to go back to how it was. We're just going to jam here on StreamYard. We're going to have some fun. And, yeah. Disclaimer, you're probably not going to hear the prospect side of the call, but at least you'll hear us ripping them and our side of it from here. Hi, Ronen.
Pretty sure I just booked someone and it was like 1 a.m. in their time.
Good job. You did a lot of talk. You did most of the talking on that call.
A huge highlight of the day.
Kevin,
Mark, you heard that? You heard my end? Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, sure."
Hey,
go
Kevin,
ahead.
how you doing? My name's Mark Mack. We don't know each other, but I was calling for a specific reason. Are you still director of marketing? Oh, better yet, let me ask you: are you on vacation or are you working today? I apologize. Oh, all right, man. You got a couple of seconds though for me, so that I don't waste your time next week, or? Excellent, man. Well, I had you as director of marketing at Betcher Industries. Is that still the case? Okay, cool. So I work with a number of marketing leaders, particularly who often tell me, if not themselves, their team, they find themselves pulling data from a variety of different disparate sources, like from CRM, the POS, maybe e-com site, website, third-party data, and getting all that data together so you can make decisions on it, where to, strategize around, is becoming increasingly more difficult. And so what we've done is we've built out a couple of neat tools that actually pull all that data into one single pane of glass in real time. I don't imagine you might have that problem, but I was just reaching out to see if that might be something worth having a conversation in the future.
That's good.
Mark Mack is a baller. The godfather of cold calling.
OG.
Oh, okay. Nice. I got you. Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, if they're building it so that it works for you, I think that's really the thing, right? I mean, you're the business end of it, and you need the right kinds of tools. So some of my clients, we're kind of tech agnostic, so we work with all kinds of different, whatever your architecture might be. But you're probably familiar with things like Tableau, Domo, Power BI. We help install those kinds of things for our clients, just so you could see everything kind of really in a very clean way, instead of spending half the day having your team pull the data from various different tools. So, but if your IT team's working on it right now, hey, that's a good thing. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. Would you mind if I just drop you my contact info? I have kevinstump@betcher.com. Yeah. So just so you have my information, and if you feel like you're not getting what you need from the IT team, at least we could have a conversation around it. We certainly work, of course, with IT teams, obviously, because we're going to put something on top of the architecture there, and so obviously they're involved. So no worries on that side. So hey, listen, I appreciate you taking my call for a couple of seconds. I'll send you that email. Have a great holiday weekend and enjoy. Thanks for taking the call. You got it, brother. Bye-bye.
Bravo! Let's go.
I almost had that guy.
You
know,
even got
I got the guy.
Posey
You know who
out
I
of
got
his
on the phone
chair.
yesterday? I got the CMO from Krispy Kreme on the phone yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
Whoa.
I was like,
The Godfather.
I couldn't help
of cold calling
myself.
over here.
You know what I just
Nick?
realized? I've never talked to Mark. So, Mark, I'm giving you a call next week, brother.
What up, Nick?
You hear that, Mark Mack? You just landed Nick Posey.
Oh shit!
That's two meetings
I
booked in
recognize
one
that guy. Nice,
Amazing.
man.
For real.
Yeah, you
That
guys were
was
fucking me up
awesome.
though. I couldn't hear use the chat, and I was like,
Oh
what?
shoot! All right, we won't do that.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
had
so
to, I had
one hack.
I had
One
to-
hack to try is to right-click the tab and hit mute site, but then you're gonna have to
Oh,
unmute it when
shit.
you're done. That way you don't hear the
Oh, that's
StreamYard,
so
but you just hear your
smart.
dialer. So right-click the tab, mute site.
because I had an incoming call I took. That's why I bounced out because I was like, there is no way. I have such bad ADHD. My neurologist, if he saw what I was doing, would be like,
Ronen, when you right click on the
Right-click
tab
the
up top,
tab, and then hit mute site, and then you
Right-click
won't
on the
hear.
tab.
oh shit, that's so genius, man.
Yeah,
You just
How'd
blew
you
my
learn
mind,
that?
Ronan.
that's the move.
That's so
Bro,
genius,
nice.
bro. What a hack.
mute site.
That's a move. Then you could just be zoned
Watch.
out while we all chit chat.
But you can still hear me?
Your call, doing your thing.
Like I just did that, but
Yeah,
you can hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, cool. That is
That's
It just
so
mutes
awesome.
your audio, not your mic. So we hear you, and then you hear your prospect only. It's the janky
What if
way
two
to do it.
people are What if two people are talking at the same time? Is that going to be an issue?
Probably.
Thanks, Michelle.
But this whole show is wild. I mean, this is like the
Yeah.
wild, wild west. End of year.
No,
We're doing
but
it, you know?
Yeah,
We're not
End
gonna
of year,
stop.
we're all hanging out in the day in the life of an SDR. This is what we're all doing at work anyway, though. Like if we were on a floor together, this is all what's happening. One person's got no headset working, another person's over here doing something. It's a whole shit show.
I'll tell you what was a shit show. No offense to Jack. I mean,
Yeah.
that just wasn't working right. It just was.
No, I think a lot of that was just us not connecting the audio right. But
Yeah,
we'll get it fixed.
that's all
Look, this is the
We'll get a break.
You're trying.
Yeah.
Well, you're trying to do
so real quick.
You're trying to do something that's like almost impossible. You're trying to connect 3 platforms basically because you got LinkedIn,
Hey, Gabriel.
StreamYard, Zoom is somehow
Hi,
in
Gabriel.
the middle of that.
we got one. Tom, was that you?
Hello.
It was.
All right.
No, it won't even let me pick that. I've tried to figure that part out, but I think it's
Ooh.
feeding off of whatever my computer is, but for some reason it's not.
Yo, Ron.
Hey.
Thursday afternoon.
Hey, Andre. This is editing up with Capitalize. How you been? All right, no worries. Can I call you in a little bit? All right, all the best. Bye. His email is 69 firstname@gmail.com. I don't know what that means, but I can't be too serious.
Oh, that's rough.
So I call SMBs who are doing like up to $1 million in revenue. So like the shit I see, and like you just a lot of times in the SMB space, you just gotta be like okay to win. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
I am trying to cold call Ronen. I want to cold call. I'm trying to get into to Monster Connect, do some stuff here because I am missing out on all this fun.
Prizes for everyone who wants to win something? Put up the list of prizes there real quick. What do we got?
Sure. Let me pull that up here. I'm going to pull that
schedule.
up on the screen. There we are. Oh, am I on the nope, there it is. All right. So again, what you are all open to potentially win today is a ton of giveaways. You want to go through some, Ronen? You want to highlight some?
Let's pause while Evan's got one.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, the reason I was reaching out, I was calling to see if you were in charge of raising working capital for American. Gotcha. No worries. All the best. Bye.
Go.
There we go.
That was different.
Yeah,
There we go. All right, let's pull that back up. Let's try to get in there real quick, Ronen, before we take a screenshot.
Sorry.
Hell yeah. Keep going. Keep going. So you got to hit hashtag in the comments, drop hashtag prizes, and then tag with an @ Canary. You got Scott Lee's Consulting, Lavender, Headset Advisor, Gong, Pasha. Pasha is giving away something of so much value here. You guys want to get in on this if you're a HubSpot. Ryan Reisert, Phone Ready Leads, Trender, Jesse Ouellette has given away his cold email operating system. This is like the magic behind the magic of how it really happens. Connect and Sell Flight School, Rocket Science. We got Sendoso, Call Blitz, Mark Mack, really? We got to hear more about that.
Yeah, Mark here is throwing in a little bit of goodies.
The Sales Life Tee is actually from SDR Insider. I didn't
giving away a gift.
yeah. And then, I was doing.
Are you regifting, Mark?
No, SDR Insider is mine.
Mark's regifting.
Oh man, you've got Falcon. Thank you to Adam J. The CRO there is awesome. 1 hour free coaching session, $600 value. Leslie is giving away her objection handling course. You're not going to want to miss that. We've got Gone AI, 1,000 free credits. That's a killer one. Postal, if you haven't used it, it's so much fun. So much fun. Postal. 2 surprise product baskets. And then, of course, yours truly, along with Tom Slocum, we'll do an hour with anyone. So tons of giveaways. Just hashtag prizes and then @ the name of the person, the sponsor, the company, whichever prize you want to try to win here. Again, look at how awesome this slide is. Well done, Marin, Tom. You guys are crushing it. We've got all these things given away.
We stacked it all in there. We're just gonna have to start giving away stuff, man, and start throwing it in there.
Pasha's it was a club in the city.
It was a club in the city. Yeah,
it still is.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, I used to work for Sherwin-Williams, and Sherwin-Williams is the only store they had in Manhattan at that time. It was right across the street, and we used to come in like on Sundays and like see all these like drug-induced, crazy people coming out of the club at like 12 o'clock the next day.
It's amazing. All right, what is going on here?
You're amazing, Mark. You are the
I used to dance
Godfather,
in that club,
my
bro.
friend.
I was one time in the shower.
Yeah.
They have like a shower in the fucking club. Excuse my friend. Yeah, it's a bananas place, man. That place is great.
You're gonna get us kicked off of LinkedIn today, Mark.
It was the old Sound Factory. It was called Sound Factory back in the 90s. Just for the people who listen.
Nice.
Should I be dialing?
Huh?
Should I be dialing?
I'm trying to dial. I'm trying. I've been trying this entire time for the last like 2 hours. I've been trying to get on and dial, and I've been having mad issues. And that's usually how it goes for me. So, yeah. But I'm trying to get in there.
You're doing great. I mean, to organize this, hold the fort down, deal with the technicalities,
I appreciate it, man.
and be dialing at the same time. That's
all in like 2 weeks.
Yes.
Tom's
all in under 2 weeks. You pulled it off, man.
Talented man. Tom's very talented when it comes to systems. He just has it all down. It's insane.
Eden, is it
we
like
are 30 minutes away or less than 30 minutes?
Yeah, it's 9:07 by me. My wife is like pinging me, turn on the grill because I got some steaks for dinner.
Ooh.
Hey, there you go.
delish.
We are about 20 minutes away from the talent show. So we've got Marin setting up. We've got Dean getting ready. We've got John Seelig. We've got Shannon. Unfortunately, y'all, we did lose Saad Khan. Had a little emergency. And unfortunately, our boy Patrick Joyce is not going to be riffing the guitar with 102 fever. Again, more punches being thrown at us all day, but we're going to roll right through it. Me and Ronen might do some talents. Who knows?
Pull off that guitar.
Ron's got some good
do
dad
something
jokes.
with it.
We'll do dad jokes.
I could do
Dad
bonfire
jokes.
songs, like your camp bonfire songs, you know.
There you go.
Ali.
Wonderwall?
Do you know why Yoda was so good at sales?
Hello, Ali.
Why was Yoda so good at sales?
Because he used the sales
Hey, how you doing, man? My name is Mark. Are you calling me back? Is that what's happening? Ollie, you know what? I was kind of in the middle of something. Would you remind me where you were from again? I appreciate it. Would you remind me the company that you work for again? Because I saw
Hey,
your
Thomas.
name come up, but I had something very specific about your company I wanted to ask you.
Google Voice Assistant.
No, I know, and I want to kind of clear that up. So. Yeah, I think I called you yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure. And I left. Yeah. What company are you with, if you don't mind me asking? I hate to say it. I could help you. Oh, EFM Concept. Oh, okay, great. Yeah. So yeah, the reason I reached out, I don't know if this is possibly applicable or not, but you're the owner of the company, or you're the owner of the company, correct? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, hey, I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize it just says phone one on my screen, but I use a tool called Sales Intel that gives me all of the data for my for people who I want to reach out to. But yeah, so I'll tell you real quick now that you kind of cleared up where you're from. Forgive me. I'm with a company called Amplify, and essentially what I'm looking for, the kinds of people that I work with personally, are companies where the owner or the business itself is probably somewhere around 10 to 20 million dollars in revenue, and the owner is very aggressive and looking to scale exponentially over the next few years. And what these people typically talk to me about is, as their business continues to scale, it becomes increasingly more complex. And they find themselves working really a lot in the business instead of on the business. And we believe that CEOs, owners, and founders like yourself really should be focused on setting the vision and allocating resources to achieve that vision. And so what we do is we actually partner with you on call it the finance and accounting side. So what we have here is a whole team of people that range everywhere from your high-level CFO all the way down through your accounting functions, and we offer those services, that expertise, on a flexible or fractional basis, if you will. We also built some proprietary data management tools that actually can help you uncover some hidden potential in your business. So I just wondered, I figured you probably have a CFO, maybe you even have a controller, but just wanted to see if you've checked your blind spots, and maybe they might be worth a conversation with us. Oh, okay. Let me ask you a quick question before you jump off, though. Have you ever asked those folks, your accounting or your finance guy, a question that they could not answer? Sure. Sure. Mhm. Sure. Well, I feel you. Obviously, hopefully, or better yet, you should just know how to go find the answer for you, right? Well, listen, man. Yeah, well, listen, there are certainly questions out there that not everybody can answer, and I could appreciate that. But it's knowing where to turn to get those answers that's critical. And sometimes when owners talk to me about how, they've asked questions like, they'll ask their CFO or even their controller, hey, could you break down, margin by line item, or can you give me a cost analysis on this particular line item, right? And so, oftentimes if they can't answer that, what it tends to be is technology, right? Maybe you don't have the insights coming out from the tech that you're using. And so what we've done is with our proprietary data tools that can really kind of just hook right into your back office systems, and within 2 weeks or less be delivering you insights, probably some insights you've probably never even seen before, and giving you the confidence to make decisions such as like where to allocate capital, where to allocate certain resources. And so we just build confidence. Oh, okay. All right. You have a great holiday. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, Mark,
Wow.
that was so good,
crazy.
man. You that was
Well, hey, thanks for
impressive.
listening. Hold on a minute. I have to unmute you guys.
Hey, Daniel. Daniel, can you hear me? Hey, Daniel, Hey, yeah, it's Ronen Pessar with Stylo. How have you been? Yeah, it's Ronen with Stylo. Look, this is a cold call, and although no one likes getting a call Thursday before New Year's, mind if I share why I'm calling, and then you can decide if you want to hang up or not? Okay. Well, I could keep it super brief if that changes anything for you. Hey, so out of curiosity, I know you're overseeing customer experience. Does that include support, or am I barking up the wrong tree? Okay, gotcha. I'll go refresh my list here, but before I let you go, do you know if your support team is on Zendesk or using a different tool? Okay, great. Well, hey, Happy New Year, Daniel, and thanks for the minute. Take care. All right, bye-bye.
All right. Nice work there, Ronen. Are you
wrong guy? But
was all right, Ronen?
Right
How'd that
company.
go?
He's like, I'm not overseeing support. See, that's the thing. I have this title that I go for, customer experience, which goes 50-50.
Right.
Let's keep it rolling.
Go. Lose all our people. Where everybody at? People up. All right, we're 15 minutes away, by the way, Ronen, from our talent show. And we should be ready to rock. Yes. We are all ready. Mark Mack getting cold called by the prospect. You've seen it here today.
Yeah, that was
Mark
actually
Mack, what was it like cold called by your own prospect?
Yeah, it was like a callback. He did try in the beginning, right? Like he was like he said that. He was like,
Eric.
He's like, I talk to all my, all different kinds of people.
My gosh, I think I got the wrong number.
Weird. I thought that was so weird. And
Take care.
You know what's crazy? That call came in through, I think it came through Kixie, actually, ironically.
Whoa.
I don't know where that
Are you running like 4 dialers over there right now? Are you triple running?
Yeah, Connect and Sell, Monster Connect, Kixie.
And Kixie? I love it.
And
just rip it.
I'm not really using it anymore, but I was using Denali, but I've soon stopped that.
So Mark, why do you like using
people call me
dialers?
Pardon?
Why do you like using the P dialers? Tell us about it.
Parallel dialing or power dialing. I mean, look,
parallels. Yeah.
I used to say like Connect and Sell for me was a work-life balance. That's how I describe that. Because you know that you can, you know, let's say your day isn't going well, you've got a whole bunch of things that's going on, you know, your kid this, your kid that, your wife that, whatever, and then you're working, and then you're, you know, a meeting here, and like it becomes really stressful if you know you have to make a certain amount of calls to get a certain amount of conversations going so you can book a certain amount of meetings. And so if you know that if you don't have a dialer of any sort, you know it could take you all day, you know, hours to make so many calls to you know, land that meeting, it becomes very stressful. And I think, you know, the reason why I love it is I can like literally be, you know, do whatever I need to do, and like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I can be like, oh shit, I need to make some calls. And I can get on the power dialer or parallel dialer and bang out, you know, 50, 60 or 100 dials and have
Hey,
6
Gary.
conversations and book a meeting. I mean, that's just
Gary,
it.
This is Tom Slocum over at the SD Lab. This is a cold call, just like you feel when you are burning a hard cash as a bad SDR hire. How have you been? I was trying something fun. You're actually being live streamed on LinkedIn. I'm cold calling as a founder. I know it's crazy. When's the last time you made a cold call? 1992. That was a minute. That was a long time ago. Hey, I don't want to take much of your time. The reason that I was giving you a call is right now I'm seeing in the landscape that a lot of folks are struggling with their outbound strategy going into 2023, whether that be getting their reps to jump on the phone and make cold calls, and they're just trying to figure out their go-to-market strategy. And so you being the founder there, I wanted to know, what is your top priority right now in your motion, if you have one, going into 2023?
Let's say if he doesn't say the phone, he's out of his mind.
Okay. Personalization at scale. Yeah.
That doesn't exist.
Talk to me about that. What about like where they're tripping up, where the reps tripping up on when it comes to personalization? Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. How do you do that? So I work at SD Lab, which is an outbound agency that helps founders like yourself develop an effective and scalable GTM motion in under 14 weeks. So we go through a whole full process, and we'll go into like prioritization buckets, targeting your accounts. There's a lot of ways to slice and dice your data. Do you have like RevOps under your squad right now? Right. Just you. Okay. Yeah. So what we could do, right, is show you how you can take your reps and personalize when it's appropriate, right? There's a fine line when you're looking at your accounts and you're understanding where you're going to put your time and focus. Your reps right now have very limited prospecting time. And so they need to be able to dive in and get right to the hottest prospects, right? Call your prospects who want to solve the problem you solve for, right? So that's where you do your buckets. Mm-hmm. What are you using for your contact management system? HubSpot, Salesforce, what are you rocking? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can dive. This stuff gets me all excited. This is what why I chose to be a founder and dive into the SD Lab, because it just riles me up to be able to help folks with this kind of stuff. There's a lot of changes coming in 2023. Very well versed in HubSpot. So what we could do is dive in there. I'll show you how to use some reporting, how to put in some filters and properties. And then we could just talk about personalization. What does that mean? It's not going to college. It's not talking to your friend about their dog. It's relevancy. Understanding how to hit the 4 R's is what I like to call it, right? Right message, right person, right time, and right channel. That's where that all comes in to be able to effectively do that. Yeah. So why don't we do this? Do you have time on Thursday next week at like 11 a.m. Pacific? Okay. How about Friday? 10 a.m.? Yeah, we'll just jump in for 30 minutes. I really want to talk to you about this. I kind of want to understand what your open rates are looking like what you're getting when you're trying to personalize, and obviously where the team is really getting that pain of not being able to run fast and scale to the right accounts. And then I'll show you a little bit more about my program, kind of how it runs, and we can see if we can get together and create a partnership, because I would love to help you. Yeah. I've got Gary at sourceauditor.com. Mm-hmm. Okay. I will get that over to you. We will talk Thursday. I'll send you a follow-up email, just a little bit more information about SD Lab. Can't do that all in a cold call, but I will get that all over to you. And then we will talk Thursday about how to do some personalization at scale and talk about your motion to help you bring in more revenue. Awesome. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you very soon. I'll send that all over to you here shortly. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Gary. Talk to you soon.
Tommy. They call him Tommy Two Guns for a reason. I don't actually know what the reason is, but nice call.
Hey, I got my own cheerleader here that I put on payroll for the day. I put that on payroll.
Awesome, man. That's awesome.
Oh man, finally got to rip one, man.
There you go.
Woo.
There you go.
Finally got to rip one, man. That was good. Yeah.
I have
they're
no
struggling with personalization.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have no feedback, but to say to that guy, and thank God you didn't. But there's no such thing as personalization. But all right,
right? Like, yeah.
Tom is the king of restraint. He holds
You got-
back on those little things to go for the. He's got his eye on the prize. He's focused on getting time, not like pushing back on the thing that's going to take a 20-minute detour off the conversation. And he got it. He got it.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I don't do that, right? Like I pick my battles, and that comes with experience. There's a lot of things where a newer SDR might have went right down that personalization thing, right, and kind of dove in a little bit deeper. I try to just kind of stay in a sweet spot with it because, again, like you said, Ronen, that could have turned into 15 minutes of just talking about personalization and me.
Yeah,
you're never going to convince
Sean.
someone to change their stance in 15 minutes on the phone.
Yeah, I thought he was. It sounded like his reps were, when he says, "Oh, we're struggling at personalization and scale," that to me that means they're struggling with finding the data that makes sense to use in a quote unquote personalized email or outreach.
Correct.
Typically, right? Like, so his reps are probably going to a LinkedIn page. Yeah, his reps are probably going to a LinkedIn page and going, "Oh, look, they went to my school, San Diego State. Let me mention that. And as well as I do, that's not the way to go." But I would imagine that's
he
what
said. They were just getting tripped up on targeting the wrong accounts too. He said a lot of times they're not hitting the right accounts, and so that's why I talked about the buckets, right? Of like, look, there's a time and place for personalization, and then there's when you bucket out your accounts, you bucket out your personas. You're able to put your time in the right places. And again, call the prospects that want to solve the problem that you solve for. And the other things you can kind of automate a little bit, right? And not be personalizing so much because it'd be great if your company wins that account, but it's not going to hurt them if they don't, right? So for those big fish, those top priority accounts, you want to put all that personalization in there and focus on that. So when you get your SDRs and your reps to be able to do that, man, they can come in, like you said, Mark. I only got an hour today. You could load right into your parallel dialer and call all those top buckets that have been actually personalized touch, and you're ready to rock, right? And you know exactly what you're doing versus, hey, let me just load a list for an hour, see what I get, and you walk out with a 0, or you're just calling things. You get 4 connects, and all 4 were trash, right? Like it's not even worth it.
Yeah. I mean, it starts with
understanding. I got all the nerves. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of it starts with really truly intimately understanding the problem that you solve and who you solve it for, and then ultimately that's what makes that conversation relevant. If you're talking to the wrong person or you're fishing in a barrel, I don't mean to say that. If you're just fishing for the right person, if you're just fishing for the right for the right person, then it's a waste. Then you're wasting. That's why I don't think there's enough emphasis placed on people refining their list to the extent that the data source you're using can actually drill down into who you really need. Unfortunately, so I think if you do more
it's
work,
a new space. I think.
Yeah. I think if you I spend time.
It's a great new space, right? I think you can flex it up and really, really cut it.
Yeah, I think you really need to take the time. Like I spend time literally like looking through my list and checking there against LinkedIn and seeing that it's a main number, knowing that the number's no good, or I'll look at my list and sometimes they'll pull like European numbers. I don't even call it European. There's no point. It won't go through. So I pull those out. But if you drop 17 European numbers into Connect and Sell, they're gonna waste those dials. You know what I mean? It's gonna take up time.
Yeah,
and so
totally.
I just think data hygiene is so important.
Hey, Tom, we're about to be at the half hour here. Should we just quickly go over the schedule for the rest of the day? We still got a long day ahead of us.
Well, we have a recap right after the talent show, so we're actually okay. So right now, we've got everybody backstage getting ready for the talent show. We are going to open up live with Ding, who's going to be freestyle rapping for us, jumping in there. Then after that, stay by. Me and Ronen are going to come back on. We'll talk about the talent show. We're going to recap some of the highlights that you've all witnessed here in the first half. Maybe throw out some prizes and some giveaways from those that have been here in the first half. Throw out some things, and then we will close out because we can only stream for 4 hours at a time. So we're going to break, freshen up, get some tech things worked out, and then we will be back at 1:30 p.m. PT. So we'll be ready to rock.
All right, all right. So next up.
All right. Who brought the snacks, man? Anybody got snacks? Snacks. Who's got the survival kit for 8 hours of coca? Nick Capozzi is about to eat my arm in the studio, man.
I was about to say Nick is eating it.
Where are you,
Tom? Are you at home?
On,
are you back at home? Or
no.
Where are you?
No, I'm with the legend right here. I'm in the Demo Stack, one of our sponsors here, Demo Stack with Nick Capozzi, the video legend. The Death to Fluff shirt with Bilal. He opened up a studio for me so I could be away from the wife and kids while I tried to stream for 8 hours.
No, I meant what state are you in? Are you in Arizona or are you in?
Yeah. No, I'm in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're back home.
Yeah. And Ronen's in San Diego.
Mm-hmm. No, I know that. Weren't you just in there yesterday or the day before? When were you there?
So I did actually just go into San Diego on Monday. I had a family emergency. I stopped by and saw Ronen for a little while. We pre-pepped, but it just didn't work out to where we could make it happen for us to both be in a state at the same time.
We were close. I almost was there with him, but next time.
Very, very close. Yo, Topher's in the audience, dude. Topher's here. Topher is here. Topher is a legend, y'all. Mark Mack, you'd be impressed. This guy just jumped from an SDR to an AE and has closed $500,000 in his jump from SDR to AE, hitting his quota. And guess why? You want to know why he did it, Mark? Because he prospects his own meetings. Bada boom. Oh, I took shots. I think what kind of show this is today, y'all.
It's interesting because, I was 25 years full cycle, right? And when I came over and started following, all of our famous names that we hear all the time, Jake Dunlap, Justin Michael, Scott Lee, et cetera. And then all these guys talking about how that whole SDR AE complex model, whatever it is, is broken and it's this, it's that. Nobody was using the phone and And of course, that's why we evangelize the phone, us, Ronen and yourself. And so I couldn't understand it. And now I think what's happening is, the roles are if you're an AE and you're sitting around waiting for your SDR to book meetings, you're stupid, I think. Shots fired. I mean, literally, I can't imagine. I couldn't do that. I couldn't be sitting around waiting. And maybe you're not waiting, maybe you're handling some of the meetings they already set up. But if there's ever like a couple of days that go by that you don't have any ahead of schedule, like if you see it ahead of, like if it's Monday and you have Thursday and Friday open and your SDR, and what are you going to do? You're just going to scream.
Hey, Mark, we got to wrap up. I'm going to have to cut you off. I'm going to have to cut you off, sir. We'll recap here in a bit, but now we've got the talent show. So you're going to get cut off real quick. So we're going to kick you and Aden back to the audience for a little while. We will see you guys here shortly in about 30 minutes, but tune in, watch this amazing talent show. Yeah, seriously, great work, y'all. All right, here we go. So we're going to remove. All right, Ronen, are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
You want to switch it?
I'm so stoked.
Okay. All right, Ronen, are you ready?
Let him go.
Is everybody in? We are ready.
We can just have Dean go.
All right, y'all. This is it. For the next. I know, right? So here we are, y'all. This is what you've all been waiting for all morning because it wasn't to listen to us cold call and deal with all the tech issues. We know that. But it is time for the 2022 Phoneathon Talent Show. So to welcome us off, to kick us off for this, we are going to be bringing the amazing Ding Zing, the sales rapper. What's up, Ding?
Woo! Yo, what's going on, yo?
Where's he at?
What's going on?
Up, Ding? All right, we're going to bring up our fellow judges here.
Hello.
All right, we got
here
our
to
fellow
judge
judges
and
here. If you all
critique.
don't know these lovely people,
Welcome, Ashley. Welcome,
we've
Evan.
got
Glad you're here
Ashley
with us.
Early.
Woo!
Yes. Go ahead, Ronen. Give him a little intro for him. Plug him up.
Oh, that was it. We're just thrilled you're here. Thank you for spending your end of year with us.
Oh God, I already hate it.
Oh my God.
We are not getting
Awesome,
paid
y'all.
enough to do this.
No, we're really not because we're not getting paid anything. So
I
yeah.
know.
Wow,
I do charity work
all right.
once a
Let's kick them
quarter.
We're just
All right,
here so
Ding.
we don't get
The
sued.
floor is
Oh
yours,
wait.
my friend. All right, we're gonna put Ding as the solo here, and let's get you set up here, buddy. Ding, the floor is yours, my friend. Kick us off.
man.
The sales
That's me.
rapper.
Let's go. Shout out to Tom and the Phoneathon. Let's get into it. So what I'm going to do is I have the LinkedIn live open on another tab. Shout out to my auto-tune. And what I want y'all to do is type words in the chat. I'm going to do a live freestyle like you may have heard about. And I'm going to freestyle your words. So let's go. Yeah. Check my auto-tune. Check my auto-tune. Check my auto-tune. Yeah. Hey. I'ma do a live freestyle. Hey. This a freestyle off the top, no pen. Shout out to my bro Tom and Ronen. That's the homie, yeah, what you tellin'? Shout out Evan in the chat, social selling. Dark social. Close the revenue, you hit the total. Set a new record, you get the quotas. Damn, win a steak knife in a Toyota. Cold calling, hello, it's cold. Yeah, reason for my call is bold. Control B on the keyboard is so bold. And the words on the screen, stories that I told. Let's go. Big grand, yeah, I'm a smiler. Mini calls, parallel dialers. Yeah, why you anti? Yeah, I can die, that's what they telling me. Pull up in the cars. Blast off in a rocket like a SDR. Rocket science branding, I'm demanding. Demand generation, they demanding. Yeah, it gets sweet like heat toffee, In the morning brewing iced coffee, yeah. Objections, they can't stop me, yeah. Gatekeepers, they all probably getting friends, yeah. Shout out to Riley. On my power dollar, I get smiley. Wait, I get dialy. What I told ya, broccoli, I cannot hold ya. And it's true, huh? Yeah, instantly send personalized code emails using Luna. And I do it, get that cash. Yeah, Falcon tool on my dash. And it's fire, shout out Logan with the Santa hat. And you shouting out headset advisor. See it on a car without no visor. Yeah, they tryna give me roles like an advisor. And it's lit, I ain't finna dip. Put on a plan, but I ain't talking about a pip. Yeah, and I make it work. Layman's terms. And I'm talking shit. And it's toxic, isn't it? Take me off your list. Yeah, why I do hip-hop, hippopotamus, yeah. Only honest shit, yeah. I be cleaning out the pipe like a plumber. Yeah, who is this? It's the wrong number. Yeah, these days I get dumb and dumber. I might pull up outside in a Hummer. Yeah, on a big boss. Yeah, on a beach in flip-flops doing hip-hop. I feel like Chris Voss. Yeah, negotiating. Spam in the email, what they hating. Yeah, and you inside you decision making. I'ma sign that deal without no hesitation. Wrong number, get that total market penetration. Yeah, Karen, I don't want you on my demonstration. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, there we go. Dang, coming with the fire.
I was the Cher. It was Flo Rida doing an impersonation of Cher for me. I loved every minute of it. It was fantastic. I loved it.
I'm just here for the hippopotamus references.
Right? It was very, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas, but make it trendy. I'm here for
it.
Appreciate that.
I just wish I could be inside of Ding's mind when he's doing this. You know,
Right?
like how does your brain work? It's incredible.
Thanks, Ronen. You know what? I always say, "Oh, there's my auto-tune." Ah!
Oh my
I always
goodness.
say, "Hey, it's
I'm way too sober for this.
it's interesting because you know, I always say freestyling is very similar to cold calling. You don't know what to expect. The words on the screen, they'll flash. Because I always like to do interactive, right? Because if I just come on the mic, I start rapping, no context, I'll be like, you know, is this scripted? Are you reading off a piece of paper? But it's a lot like cold calling in the sense that it is personalized. We just lost Tom. Let me put the sad sound.
Oh, thank God. The stream got so much better instantaneously.
All right. Well, all right, Evan, Ashley, give us your judge's take.
That was our judge's take.
Excellent.
Note to all the contestants, more hippopotami.
Hippopotami!
Wonderful.
Next level.
I think that's what the world needs.
A hippopota ally.
Ding, thank you so much. That was incredible. And shout out, if you don't know Ding, go follow him on LinkedIn. Go find him, the sales rapper. He's one of a kind. I've yet to see anyone else out there doing what you do as well as you do. Up next, we are going to learn how to make some drinks. So Ding, thank you. We're going to move you back down here.
Did you notice how me and Ashley like all of a sudden started paying attention? Like we showed up.
Oh,
like,
I know. And Maren, you might have to take
Showed up and showed out.
You might have to take the Aussie background.
I love a blur, but girl, today is not the day.
I'm trying.
I judge you by the liquor on your shelves.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, well,
Thank you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
preface that with I paid for very few of these bottles, so
We love that. I don't pay for anything I drink either. That's how you do it.
we like.
All right.
free things.
Well,
why
Maren,
wouldn't we
tell
like
us-
free things?
Tell us about
I don't
yourself.
know this trick.
Maren, tell us
So
about yourself and what your talent is for us today. We are so excited to hopefully drink something with you.
I am so excited to be here and hanging out with you guys, and thank everyone for bearing with us on the streaming. And I'm gonna make some alcohols in cups for y'all. But the thing about my alcohols is I was going to make a Tom Slow gin fizz, but then Southwest decided to cancel all of my flights. So I was running very late, didn't get the chance to get all of the ingredients. So we're working with what I have. So instead, I'm going to make a cold call old fashioned. We're going to start with a couple dashes of Ango. And then about a little under a quarter ounce of simple syrup. And we're going to go with Patron Añejo, extra Añejo. 2 ounces of that. I'm going to stir it in the cup because I am lazy and don't want to do dishes. But normally I would stir it in this fancy glass. And we're going to throw some nice little ice cubes in here with my hands because I'm going to drink it. Add a little stir. Oh, you can't see. And then I would garnish that with an orange twist, but I don't have any, so now it's done. The second drink that I was going to do also do not have the ingredients for, so it was going to be a Southwest South side, but we, got canceled. So instead, we're going to do a non-alcoholic kind of gin and tonic twist. So I'm going to do 2 ounces of my Ritual Gin Alternative, which is a non-alcoholic spirit. Throw that in the tin. And I'm going to do 3/4 ounce of my Bar Daddy tonic syrup. Just like a 1/2 ounce of yuzu juice. Take all of that. We're going to shake her up. I'm going to strain that over a large cube in a rocks glass. And then top her off with some soda water. Thanks, Southwest, for canceling that because that's even more delicious. And then other than that, I don't really drink cocktails anymore. So we have some lovely peppermint moonshine because who doesn't love, Christmassy drinks? And I would just drink that by itself. But that's all I've got for you. I have nothing on Bing.
I loved it. I loved it.
Wow.
Ashley's over here jealous. I'm loving, first of all, F you Southwest Airlines, not an ally.
No.
Second thing I have to say here is, you can tell why people hire former bartenders and salespeople to work in sales, because your ability to adapt on the fly is just as regal as you are. It's fantastic. So thank you so much for doing that. Also, how dare you have such a beautiful shelf behind you, and I love your tattoos and nails. Like, the audacity. How dare you?
I broke one yesterday because Southwest. I'm blaming everything on Southwest now.
Not an ally. Not a sponsor. If you were an ally, you would have sponsored a Southwest.
Maren, can I just say, Tom and I are so appreciative that even though you were going through hell with your airline, you still showed up to help us and make this all happen, and somehow put together these incredible drinks. If you do not know who Maren is, go follow her right now. She is an incredible
She's
human.
blowing up.
One of a
I can't
kind.
tell you, for real. Maren was like, I'll be transparent for 2 seconds, right? Maren was holding it down for us, put in the hours with me on the back end. All those pretty Canva designs, I started them off. She added some flair. She was holding it down. So shout out to you, Maren. Great talent, great drinks.
So
And,
Ashley, I want to hear what Ashley's got to say, as she's a fellow aspiring alcoholic such as myself.
Oh,
What are your thoughts on this?
My thoughts on well, you won me over with tequila old fashioned because that's one of my favorite drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bar Daddy tonic syrup. Tonic syrups are my discovery this fall, so I've been experimenting with a bunch of ones I've gotten over here. Basically, I'm
Delicious.
audibling this. I would like to invite you to come on Other Side of Sales and be our official Other Side of Sales bartender. Like once a week, like come on and come up with like cocktails and mocktails that match like the spirit of the week, because I just want to stare at you making drinks all the time because it just looks so delightful.
And we can get Ashley's husband to buy the drinks and mixers because clearly Southwest isn't going to.
Yeah.
Useless.
Absolutely.
What is a love voucher gonna get me?
Right?
Oh my
Nothing, because I'm
gosh.
never going to work with your airline again.
There we go. There we go. No, it was
Maren.
fantastic, Maren. Thank you so much. That was great.
Thank you. That was incredible. Next up, we've got one of a kind. I'm gonna send Maren back down here. Thank you, Maren.
Ooh, dropped her like a hot rock. Okay, all right, there we go. Damn.
Speaking of jokes, hello, John. Welcome up to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Good to be here. When you guys let me know when I just let this all rip.
Well, the stage is yours, my friend. If you want to introduce yourself or not, go for it. We're here.
Let's do it, guys. So yeah, my name is John Seelig, and to be clear, yes, I do live in a comedy club from the 1980s. Hey, we are off to the races really, really early on. Bit about me, guys. I sold enterprise technology for about a dozen years, but ditched all that to start performing stand-up comedy and what is now comedy writing for revenue teams. And people say to me, John, it's so great that you're pursuing your passion. And I'm like, thank you, but I just want to make one thing clear. My passion isn't comedy. It's never selling software again.
Still funny.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Good stuff. Good to know. Hey, how do I can't see you guys. I want to see the judges and see how well or not. Well, there we go. I much prefer that. That's cool. So this is a talent show. It's a show to show off talent, which is crazy. We are all in sales because we have none. That was the most obvious joke. I can't believe you guys didn't see that one coming. I gotta say though, Marin has talent. She did a great job reenacting my entire pandemic. I thought that was for the next few minutes, this is going to be like a little roast of sales and marketing. I'm going to leave the LinkedIn stuff to the judges. So over these next 5 minutes, there will be no limits except to your comp plans.
Too real,
too real, right? Everybody on the call. I like doing a little crowd work, but we can't see. I need the judges back. What's going on? There we go. Much better. This is meant to be a dynamic thing, a little bit to some degree. Monologue, but with visuals from me to see what's going on here. I need to know when I'm dying more than I already am inside. That's okay. So everyone in tech, they want to be part of a unicorn, and that's rare, but they happen. The only unicorn I don't believe exists is a VC with a soul. Oh, wow. Those poor VCs. Did I burn them as they're rolling around in a bed of money laughing at us? I would tell you guys a dirty joke, but no one wants to hear about the data in your CRMs. That's boom.
Thank you.
Too true.
So I'm actually here to tell jokes about the relationship between sales and marketing, because the only thing colder than the relationship between sales and marketing is the shoulder prospects give your outreach. All right, guys, that was a new joke. The new jokes, they're like grown-up rich kids. They don't all work. All right, so this joke came about from an event that Chili Piper asked me to help them with to do this roast of sales and marketing. And Arthur, big round of applause for Arthur Castillo from Chili Piper, everybody. Yeah, our friend, your friend, I think. I hope. He hooked me up with a couple of sponsors from the events to get their takes on sales and marketing so I could transform into humor. And so for one of the calls, 2 marketers were scheduled to show up, and they did, but 2 salespeople didn't. Guys, this shit writes itself, right? And the worst part is sales wanted attribution for this joke.
It's so lame.
I hate it here.
I'll take that compliment as I stare directly into the webcam. Marketing wants more recognition, right? And I believe they deserve more recognition. They deserve an award. I feel they deserve an Oscar for best GTM function in a supporting role.
Read me.
All right, salespeople. Not enough salespeople understand discovery. Damn it! Too many think it's what happened back in college when their roommate left milk in the fridge too long. All right, that one. Guys, to be clear,
You gotta get the defibrillator out for that one.
What's that? To be clear, like I'm not a comedian. I'm a sales trainer who uses comedy writing process as a vehicle to learning. Like I'm not some big time comedian. And right now you're like, we know. Demand Gen. Let's talk about Demand Gen. They're awesome. They create email copy, graphics, brochures, cool swag and trade show ideas, content, social media campaigns. At the rate they're going, one of these days they may even create a demand. My inner Norm Macdonald, everybody. That's what's going on there. So marketers have MBAs, and they have this ivory tower mentality. You guys heard of the ivory tower mentality?
I think so.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
Right, it has nothing to do with the joke. Sellers are like, we went to the school of hard knocks. We're the ones talking to prospects. We're the ones in the trenches. And if it wasn't for a founder raising a ton of funding, you'd be digging some. Talent show, guys. Talent. Lots of talent going on. All right. There's an argument around whether they should be called business development reps or sales development reps. And I'd say it's a better policy to standardize it to business, because the only selling involved in this role is the hope leadership gives you that you'll be promoted to AE in 1 year.
That one stings.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, it's not an indictment on anybody in the role. It's an indictment on the lies that were fed. All right, guys. In sales, if you keep trying, but they're not ringing you back, you're told, keep trying. You just keep trying. Just keep going. But if you're doing it because you have a really strong crush on someone, you're told to cease and desist. Evan liked that one. That one was Evan has several stalkers, it sounds like.
Yes, I do.
All right, I got a couple more here. Do I have time? Should I keep going? What should I do here, guys? You let me know.
Oh yeah, you could do go for 2 more.
All right.
And then we're moving on to Shannon up next.
Okay. Prior to COVID, it's good because I only have 3 jokes left. Prior to COVID, time works out perfectly. Prior to COVID, sales thought it was a hero, right? Because they're the ones, in some organizations, they get on airplanes. And sales thought marketing wasn't doing anything but posting on LinkedIn. But when COVID hit, they came running to marketing to ask for help on how to post on LinkedIn. And after marketing showed sellers the ins and outs of posting on LinkedIn, they used it to create posts that roasted marketing.
And they weren't even good.
I'm really glad it got the reaction that it did. Okay.
Tom really didn't like that one.
Because Tom's guilty.
That's fine. We all do it. We're all in sales. We can make fun of marketing a lot more, but we got to be fair, guys. We got to be fair. All right. So salespeople, and that's a great segue. Salespeople, admit it. You guys look down on marketing, like way down. You're like, I cold called prospects. I sent them shitty Drake memes to follow up with them. I ran discovery. I asked them questions. I asked to be intro to their boss, and I pretend to care about their kids. I build and deliver slick demos. I deal with procurement. I coach them through my DocuSign. Guys, stop dissing marketing. They are the smart ones. They took jobs that don't require them to talk to anyone.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. That is the roast of sales and marketing. Big round of applause for the judges.
Woo! All right.
Judges.
I really like how, and I think Ashley will agree to this, how you ended on the note of, let me make sure that I boost the ego of the judges to make up for their actual answers.
Hopefully they'll forget the fact that I just read them for filth for 3 minutes.
No, I felt great because I'm working in marketing. I'm the only person here that this wasn't about.
Well, and the only things he said about you were absolutely true. Although
for the first time in my life, I'm the innocent one. So thank you. This really was therapeutic for me. And it's always, as somebody who enjoys watching other people suffer, it was great to know that everybody else here is lower on the totem pole. So I really appreciate the validation.
Triggered.
Listen, the only reason I'm not sharing my fan is because it's got a word that would get us all investigated by the FBI. So I can't say mine.
Yeah, this is why I stuck with the work appropriate fans. So
I bought mine while drunk at Gay Pride, so you can probably guess what it's on it.
I've seen this.
So that was fantastic, John. I really appreciate you giving me more things to put on my resume as I interview for new jobs this week and next.
John, round of applause. Thank you so much for coming up here. And next up.
Thanks to Tom and Renee for having me.
Going forward, I can tell people, I don't think I'm better than you. John says I know it.
Next up, we've got Shannon.
Hi.
Tell
so
us,
excited she is here
who
with
are
us.
you? So
Who
thrilled you're
am
here.
I? Who am I? Oh my god, you don't know me? Whatever.
Immediately leaves.
Immediately no. I'm Shannon. I sing in sales. I sing about sales. I do parodies to Disney songs and the popular music and Broadways and things. I think probably the one that I get the most reaction for, I guess, for sales is usually either Frozen or The Little Mermaid. And I actually have posted The Little Mermaid before while looking for an enablement job, which I still am if anyone's hiring. But I had actually originally written The Little Mermaid Part of Your World for SDRs like 2 years ago, and it just never made it to LinkedIn. So this is actually that version.
Ooh.
I made my background in the
I was wondering
It's
if we were going to get a little under the sea. So
Under
this,
the sea.
okay.
It's
So
not
as somebody
50.
who's been to Shannon's apartment, I can confirm that's not a background. She literally just lives at SeaWorld.
Nobody knows that, Evan.
Okay.
It's just me. I decided to dress up for the part as well, but it's really cold outside, so you're only getting some of that. Wish me luck on getting this to play. If it's good, thumbs up. If it doesn't work for the background music, give me a thumbs down, and I'll just go a cappella.
Sounds good.
All right, part of your sales world. All day I make calls in hopes they'll agree that they will accept a meeting with me. Wouldn't you think I enjoyed cold calling? An outbound machine, that's what I am. How many people have blocked me as spam? See my numbers, you think, damn, she's always calling. And I've met my KPIs aplenty. Should have seen my goals hit from Q4. They want how many meetings? But I just booked 20. So who cares? Challenge me. I want more. I want to be where the AEs are. I want to be there selling. I want to be on those, what do you call it? Oh, demos. Marketing emails won't get too far. Skills are required for social selling. Waiting for my up to, what's the word again? Close. Commission checks more than I dreamt, so I could finally afford my rent as an AE. Wish I could be in the sales world. I will not stop till I have enough finally created. If I had my way, maybe someday I'll ring that bell. Betcha I'd close some new logos, that I'd keep my CRM updated. It's terrifying, but I'm applying. I hope I'll do well. I'm ready to know what the top ups know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a contract and why does it, what's the word? Churn. When's it my turn? When will they see that the next promotion should be me? Their top AE. Someday I'll be in the sales world. Now I am.
Woo! That was fantastic.
Bravo.
I loved it.
That is
Grazie.
incredibly
I don't think I'll ever hear
unique.
that song the same way again. I think.
I hope not. Every time I write a song, I forget the original lyrics of how the song went, and I start singing it in my own version. So like when I hear when I hear Cinderella, like a dream is a wish your heart makes. I wrote one that's like a pip is a plan your boss makes when you perform badly.
I love how you've turned your inability to remember lyrics into a talent, because I've never seen The Little Mermaid or Cinderella, with the exception of the one that stars Brandy with Whoopi Goldberg, and somehow she married a white guy and they have a full-blooded Asian child. Still trying to figure out how that happened.
He's brilliant. Okay.
That's you don't get to trash that. That's Cinderella. That's Cinderella.
No, I'm not trashing it. That one's the original as far as I'm aware. So,
I'll take that. I accept that.
Yeah.
One. I'm gonna come find you, Evan, because I know where you live.
You literally know where I live.
You know where you live. And I'm going to strap you into a couch and make you watch every Disney movie.
No, I would tune into that live stream.
He was totally interested, but up until the point where
strap
and watch.
I had to get the strap part in there a little bit.
Ashley, why do you keep telling people things about me?
Save it for the for the after hours.
Another fan.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
She's not just a fan; she's a double fan. Get it, girl.
I do love how unlike me, you can sing on key, and you know this. So I love that.
Singer has to jump in here. Shannon is not just singing on key; she is getting resonance properly.
Oh yes,
her diction is on point.
Yes,
your intonation is there. Like
yes,
girl is trained.
Oh yes, it is correct.
I'm here for it.
I've never taken singing lessons. Lie.
You are
I took
fantastic.
one. It didn't go well, and so I didn't take it again.
Well, and that's why you're singing and not Tom, having heard him sing. So
listen, Tom can do the cold calls all day. I will not be picking up the phone. Thank you.
Same. Me, Ashley, and Shannon are over here like, block him. Block him. Can you make a song about blocking people? I'll commit to it.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Hold on.
You love an efficient queen.
It's a true story, though. Whenever people are like, how long does it take you to make these songs? It takes me about 15 to 20 minutes for the most part.
Shannon, I've already got part of it. We can do the start of You'll Be Back from Hamilton. You'll get blocked. And you'll see.
Hamilton is a whole other game, you guys. I do have one that I started. I just haven't finished, and I think you would absolutely love it. If I could figure out. It's about LinkedIn. Hashtags. Use them right or you will lag. And it's like algorithm is gonna get ya.
Oh my God. On next week's episode of The Other Side of Sales.
Shannon's coming on with all of her unfinished songs here.
Well, thank you so much, Shannon. That was fantastic.
I appreciate
you are an ally.
A hippopotamus? Is that what we called it?
Another fan!
Wait, hold on. For your hippopotamusnesses.
Oh my goodness.
I just got back from a trip to South Africa, and I went on a hippo tour. And I don't know if you'll see it with my background, but look, I got a little hippo.
Oh my goodness. I love it's very Lisa Frank.
Okay. Tell me this. You don't know Disney stuff, but you know Lisa Frank? Come on, you weren't born
My
then.
sister's 34.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, she's a white girl from the suburbs and she's 34. That's why I know what Lisa Frank is.
Yeah,
Lisa Frank.
Well, Shannon, thank you so much for bringing your talent to the stage today. We appreciate you. And please follow Shannon. Where else can we find this amazing talent of yours online?
At her house.
At my
online. SeaWorld?
I'm on LinkedIn, obviously. I actually don't share this stuff on other social medias yet. Primarily because I have to figure out how to without getting taken down for using other people's music. So thank you actually to Sing to Piano Karaoke at YouTube for sharing your music with me and allowing me to do this.
Shameless plug.
I'm honestly, I got kicked off of YouTube. I got kicked off of Instagram. I got kicked off of everything. I was like, all right, you know what?
She got kicked out of Charlie Chicago at Broadway and Halstead.
Now.
Wow.
Now.
No, she did
You
not.
needed.
She did not. No.
Actually, if anybody wants to come to Chi-Town and party that way, we are into it.
We are in.
Amazing.
Thank you guys.
Well, thank
Great
you for
job with your
bringing
cold calls. I've
talents
been
here.
creeping on you guys. Thank you so much for bringing me on, Ding and John and is it Marin? Marin as well that was doing the drinks. Props
Yes.
to everybody.
Yes.
Great job. And now I have to go apply for some jobs. So
hire her.
Hire me.
Thank you, Shannon.
Shannon, what are you looking for? How can we help? Oh, she dipped.
She's looking for sales enablement.
Let's bring
Hit
her back.
up on
Let's bring her
LinkedIn.
back.
Oh, she's back. Oh, she's back. She's back. What are you looking for?
That's what this is all about here.
Gotcha.
So Shannon, to wrap us up, give us a pitch. Let the audience know what you're looking for and how we can help you.
Yeah, for sure. I have been dabbling with enablement on the sales side and the vendor side for about 3 years now. And I realize that enablement is what I'm meant to do, truly, is empowering and enabling salespeople to do their jobs to the best of their abilities and see success and to help them grow. So an enablement manager is the role that I seek. I literally have a song about this on my profile. So a sales enablement manager, a specialist perhaps, but definitely I come from, working with enablement folks in my last job, and happy to bring my knowledge, my skills, and songs to my next company.
Shannon, text me. Let's hang out soon. I got some ideas. Maybe I can help.
1000%.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much again. And we are going to close up this segment. But before we do, Evan, Ashley, share a word with us. What would you like us to know from your end of things?
Yeah, give a plug to Other Side of Sales. Use the stage.
Oh.
Tell us what's.
I was trying to come up with something snarky around hip hop.
What are you guys working on?
The other side of sales and being snarky.
Yeah.
Yeah. What more is there? like what? Our brand is the other side of sales, as in everybody else is polite, and then we're Ashley and Evan. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
And we're out here canceling people for a living.
Evan cancels me like 3 times every show. It's a thing.
It's a real thing. It's a real
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And if you check out the other side of sales every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, you would know, if you're an ally, of course. So yes, do check out the other side of sales. Yeah, that's our project.
Link in the comments.
Link in the comments. There.
Check it out.
Oh, by the way, Ronen, so thank you for saying your last name on this episode, because Ashley can tell you I have been guessing the pronunciation of your last name on the other side of sales. And also, I was like, I could ask, but I don't want to. This is better, because at least people will remember. So if people think your last name is Pessar, just go with it, okay? Because
I'm used to it. I've gotten Pessar, Pessar. There's all sorts of pronunciations with emphasis on different parts of the word. It's properly pronounced Ronen Pessar.
Okay, got it. So I even messed up the first name too. Great. So
Most
Ashley,
people
make
do.
note. Evan's an overachiever when it comes to illiteracy.
Names are tough.
Listen, my name gets Even, and every single time someone calls me Even, my response is, can you name one human being that has been named Even?
There's gotta be some celebrity.
I've Googled it. It's not a name in any language. At least people are saying actual names when they talk about you.
I just say as long as you call me, I'll generally respond. But by the 3rd time you mispronounce my name, I'm going to be shaming you.
No, but if you cold call me, I will definitely not respond.
What does it say for you, Miss Early? How do you say it?
Tom, your audio is coming in very far away. I don't think that mic is picking you up.
Oh, is it not? I'm sorry.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
There we go. Ashley, is it Ashley? Or
it's just Ashley. It's not that
It's just
exciting. Every
Ashley.
once in a while, people try and make it Scottish and try and make it Ashley. It's like,
That's not Scottish. That's Chainsmoker.
It's actually, I always joke it's Scottish because most people don't know what Dutch sounds like, but now I'm learning Dutch, and like genuinely the amount of gutturals in the Dutch language, it's like actually hard. Like it's crazy. Like there's like one of the most common words in the Dutch language, like Dutch lesson for 3 seconds, is gezellig.
Bless you.
Thank you. It just means like a feeling of happy, pleasant coziness.
We're all vaccinated, right?
And on that note,
so now
Ashley and
Ashley.
Even, thank you both so
Ashley
much.
and Even.
The other side of sales dropped here in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining us and helping to be our judges for this wonderful talent show. We are going to move on to the
Yeah, and
next
thank you for having us so we can contribute absolutely nothing of substance to the conversation.
Well, we love you guys
We'll have you
truly.
back later. So we're going to have you back later, 3 p.m. Pacific. Come tune in to Ashley and Evan as they drop some LinkedIn
Won't be
content.
sober.
No.
Yes.
No, not
We're going
at
to go
all.
make those drinks that Marin just showed us how to do.
Yes! Thank you, Marin. Thank you. She wrote down the ingredients.
Oh, you know I wrote that stuff down.
Girl, I'm getting my cocktails delivered. Oh,
Same.
All right.
All
Well, we love
right.
you all.
Well,
Thank you for
happy
being here for
holidays,
that.
Evan and Ashlich. And
Ashlich.
we are moving on. By the way, your mic is still not hooked in. I'm hearing you from far away.
Yeah, it's pretty rough because my computer, when you're going live for 8 hours, what happens? It dies. So I had to take out all the
Oh, I
plug
see.
it in, and so we are making it happen.
Well, I
But
think
we are back.
we're coming to the top of the first half here, and I don't know if LinkedIn at some point just going to kick us off because I have a feeling that is
No,
going to happen.
yeah, we're gonna have to jump off and make it happen, but we're gonna be able to do it. We're gonna make it happen.
So I'll throw up the schedule one more time here. So we are rounding out, going into a sign-off lunch break, and then we're going to come back for part 2, where we're going to recap what happened in part 1. Looks like we got about 4 meetings booked across 4 different people, including Tom, which was pretty cool. Had some technical difficulties, but you know what? We're SDRs at heart, so what do? We just kind of... Oh, my face isn't even here. So we just
dude, just take it off.
persevere.
Take it off. You'll be good. There you go. There you go.
We just persevere. So we're here.
Hey,
we're here for the long haul, and we're
We
going
are,
to keep going.
absolutely.
But before doing that, Tom, let's share a little bit more about some of the folks who helped make this possible.
Yeah. So shout out to a few more here. One of my favorites that I kind of got into recently was Proposify. So Proposify is an amazing partner. They're sponsors of another LinkedIn Live. Nadia and them are doing incredible things. So basically say goodbye to proposal chaos forever, right? For a lot of us in the trenches, Topher, those that are doing the AE life, you know, your proposal's got to be on lock. You got to make that stuff very easy. And so Proposify proposal software really helps growing teams remove document bottlenecks, get visibility into the most important stages of their sales cycle, which is the close. So check them out. They're a sponsor of us. They helped us put this together. Shout out to Nadia and that team. But if you're looking at some proposal content for 2023 and a product there, she's the one to check out.
Right on. Check it out. And, you know, another sponsor who helped really make this possible for us was Trender AI. And if you don't know about them, they make it super easy to gather account and contact sales intel for more effective prospecting and a shorter time to revenue. So find out more about account-based opportunities. You can build better pipeline and stay ahead of your competitors in getting those conversations and conversions faster. So they are offering a free 30-day trial as well.
Yes.
Which is really exciting because that way you can test it, see if it's a fit for your GTM stack, where you'll get 20 topic channels, customizable up to 50 of them. You'll be able to search for up to 7 days, unlimited recommendation actions, a whole bunch of things in there. Check it out, Trender AI. And we're going to throw this one up
Shout
here.
out. That's where Evan used to be at, right? So it's really cool because you're scrubbing your LinkedIn, you're scrubbing your Twitter, you're a content creator trying to find content that resonates for you to get business. They take all those platforms and put it into one custom feed. So you actually just go to Trender and you pull up your LinkedIn, your Twitter all in one place on search channels. It's incredible. Really cool tool. Great shout out there, Ronen, dropping that in there. The last one I want to talk about before we recap and give away some prizes is Trellis. Trellis is cool. So Ronen, I know you like this one too, because me and you always believe about coaching during the cold call, right? Whether it be live or post, be coaching through all of this, right? We're doing, you know, you got to learn by ripping off the Band-Aid, putting through the calls. And so what Trellis is doing is they deliver real-time AI coaching during cold calls by giving you suggestions on what to say, how to say it. The great part about it is it's completely hands-free and works automatically wherever you place a cold call. And there's no integrations, no nothing. You just have to install a Chrome extension. And like this product hit my radar and Ronen, like I am hyped. This one is a cool one. It's just a Chrome extension. And it just delivers real time, like we said, what to say and how to say it. So shout out to them sponsoring us. Those guys hopped in so quickly to bring, this product to you guys. Check them out, trellis.ai. Just a Chrome extension for you, no credit card, no integrations, and you'll immediately start
amazing
doing real-time coaching.
how fast the AI stuff is taking over every single part of the stack. It's showing up in so many ways, but Trellis is one of the cool ones that's out there.
Absolutely.
All right, should we go into the fun part? Should we get into some prizes, Tom? Tell us what does the audience have to win?
I would love to. So for us to wrap up the first half of the show, for those that are here, we'll give you 5 more seconds here, 10 more seconds to drop hashtag prizes into the chat. We're collecting those on the back end. And what we've got, are you ready for this? This is some of the things that we are doing. All right. We've got 5 bundles coming out right now. We're going to give away 5 baskets. Number 1 is Call Blitz. One winner is going to get 3 months paid access as a gift. So you've seen the platform today. Don't take it to heart of what the experience was like when you have 20 people jumping on their platform. It got crazy, but they have been incredible. Jack Knight's done some incredible things, and they are going to give a winner 3 months paid access as a gift. One winner in that bundle is going to get a 1-hour coaching session with career development or cold calling with Jack Knight. So you can get a 1-hour coaching there. You're going to get Leslie Vanette's objection handling course. Ronen, I don't know if you checked out what Leslie put together for her sales team builder company, but this objection handling course is incredible. Y'all tag Leslie, shout her out. She's going to give that course out to this winner. And then from Rocket Science Branding, we're giving out one of these.
Oh, man, what have we got here?
Oh, we're doing a live unboxing. That's how cool this one was. They sent it. So this is going to be part of bundle 1. Once you unbox this, it's an entire ice cream swag box. So it's a little tough here. You get a little koozie. You've got a brand, some cookies, sprinkles, all the toppings you could have for your Sundays. Oh, dude, some socks. Who doesn't like some socks, right? You got to get the socks.
Ooh, those are good. Were those sprinkle socks?
Dude, yeah, they were sprinkles. Look at this. Look at this. Look at those hot things. Look at those. Shoot. And you get all these sprinkles. So that's going to come in there. I just made a complete mess and disaster, but what a fun unboxing experience. So we're going to have that. It's a mess. Bundle 2. So first off, let's draw for that. So I am going to pull up our StreamYard giveaway here. So Ronen, help me out here. I'm going to pull this up. Share screen, bada bing.
This is exciting. All right, get your last comments in. Hashtag prizes.
All right. Can you see it, Ronen?
I see it. We got 32 unique entrants.
So we're going to draw for the first one for this first box with the prizes here, the swag ice cream, the call blitz, and the coaching. Landon Johnson! Anything with the soundboard. So congratulations, Landon. Great job. We will be in touch within the next 48 hours on that. So we'll take note. We'll get you that bundle. We'll get you connected with those contacts and be fully ready to go for you. So congratulations to that.
Bundle number 2. We're going to get in touch with you. All right.
Yep. So we got Landon. I know this is exciting. Everybody's winning stuff. All right. Bundle number 2. Bundle number 2. Can we win? Ronen, are we allowed to win? Can we win our own prizes?
Obviously. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I want to win stuff too, man. All right, bundle number 2, before we get cut off on live air here, we have a Lavender 1 free year pro subscription from our homies at Lavender. So we're going to be giving out some more of those, but we have one of those now. There you go. Oh, there you go. And with that Lavender 1 year free pro, because it's email, you're personalizing, we're giving out Jesse Olette's 1 cold email operating system course to help with that deliverability, because you're going to write great emails. We want them landed in that inbox as well. So we're going to be giving out his course. It's an incredible course. And in that as well, Mark Mack has graciously, as you heard him earlier, talk about his Sales Life tee. So a t-shirt, email course from Jesse Owlett, and a free Lavender Pro license. So here we go. Who is up for this one? Look, now everybody's dropping in their entries. You see that? Now everybody wants.
Don't worry, guys. There's a part 2 to this.
Hey, yeah. All right. I love how it slows down. Alex Wilson. Let's go. Hey, you're going to be writing some sweet emails in 2023, my friend. We are so excited for you. You get a Sales Life t-shirt, Lavender free year pro license, and Jesse Owlet's cold email course. So again, we will be in touch for that.
That is insane value.
All right. Bundle number 3, we've got from Shape and Scale, my good friend Pasha, giving out a 30-minute consulting session for anybody that is using HubSpot or would like to learn about it.
Hang on, Tom. Alex in the chat goes, I never win anything. Well, you just did, Alex. So congratulations. It's
awesome
a new
is
year.
that,
It's a
man?
new you. You're going to be the new winner. That's amazing. Oh, all right. Sorry. Keep
I
going.
love when nobody ever wins. No, I love when nobody wins or they never do and then they do. It's just fun, right? So with this one, bundle 3, 30-minute consulting session with our good friend Pasha, all things HubSpot, all things process reporting. In that, another Lavender Pro license. You're also in that going to get the SD Lab email template bundle from myself with 25 already made templates for you to get inspiration from and use. And a Ricky Pearl over at Pointer Strategy is going to give out one solution engagement platform review for email deliverability settings and inbox check. Now, I know you just went through that, Ronen, so that's pretty sweet. Make sure your boxes were working right. They're going to come in the back end, look it all out for you, and tell you where to be finding your problems. So here we go. We are going to draw for the next one. Here we go.
Ooh-wee.
Evan's name's in there. Ronen's name's in there. Oh, I'm in there. Oh, man. We shouldn't have done that, Ronen.
Nicholas Lopez.
Oh, awesome. Nicholas, we will be in touch, my friend. We will get that over to you. Consulting session, Lavender license, email template bundle, and a software engagement platform review to make sure your SEP is sending out the emails and is doing them into the right boxes and you're not ending up in spam, but hitting that primary inbox. Nice work, Nicholas.
That is awesome
stuff. All right, we're almost there. Bundle number 4. This one's awesome. This is going to come with...
we just keep giving it out. Where's your Santa hat?
I know. I should have had a whole get up. I should have had a whole bag.
Christmas isn't over yet, guys. Come on.
All right. So for this one, shout out to our sponsor again, Falcon. We've talked about it. If you're looking for a way to unify your GTM team and actually work off of real actionable data, they are the team to look at. Adam J is over there kicking ass as their CRO. He is actually opening up a free 1-hour coaching session. If you've been looking to meet with a CRO, kind of get in their brains, understand what they're working on, maybe play and role play some cold calls, Adam's giving you 1 free hour. Also in that, Ryan Reisart from Phone Ready Leads is going to let you run 500 records through their Pareto scoring algorithm. Now, this is a $3,000 value.
value. He charges $3,000 for that.
Seriously. It'll help you score your leads and your contacts and know where you need to be putting your time as a representative. Ronen and I have used them. It's incredible. And you will also get that Rocket Science Branding Icebox. If you guys don't know about Rocket Science Branding, that's our good friend Andrea Pereira. She does incredible things when it comes to company swag and telling your brand story in a way that's never been done before. You guys see these boxes, right? These things are spectacular.
Insane.
She sent me. They sent me this personalized calendar. Have you ever seen this, dude? The calendar has my name on everything. It says Tom in all kinds of pages. Look at that on October, right? So this is all Rocket Science Branding. Love those people. And so you'll get an ice cream box from them with all those goodies. So let's go ahead and share for this one.
Check them out, rocketsciencebranding.com.
Bam. Love Andrea. Love that team. They do some really, she made a deck of cards for an entire company one time. It's just way different stuff you've ever seen before. Oh, yes.
Eden. Wow. What a day for him. Eden with
so
not
happy.
just a meeting, but also winning. Dang. That is incredible. What a day.
He just got a free 1-hour session with Adam J, Ryan Reisart, 500 records, and a Rocket Science Branding ice cream box. Let's go. Nice work. All right. Now, on to the final bundle. Here we go for the first half of the show today. This one's going to come with a Postal.io free surprise magical gift. If you guys don't know about Postal, they are an incredible gifting company as well. We've got GAN.ai giving out 1,000 free credits for their video prospecting. Ronen, I just learned about this tool a few weeks ago, and it is incredible. They're going to give you 1,000 free credits. That's GAN.ai. Scott Lease Consulting and Ryan Walker, you're going to win their free Untethered course. I took it. A few of the homies have taken it. It's an incredible way to break from the 9 to 5 and create some diverse income. Scott and Ryan put a lot of work into it. So shout out to those guys for donating that. And you're going to get a 90-minute session with the amazing Mark Mack that you have witnessed here today, just being the godfather of cold calling. You will get 90 minutes with the myth, the legend, to pick his brain and see if you have any synergy. All right. Are we ready? Oh, there he is. Mark Mack. Yeah, we're going to bring you on, buddy.
Kick him back off.
Yeah, there we go. See, you saw the godfather.
Bring him back. Bring him back. Just for
all
those
right, who's getting this one?
Mark? Who are you going to be coaching,
who's getting
man?
the time, Mark?
Me. I hope it's me.
I hope it's me.
Oh, I thought I was going to stop at Ronen.
Daniel
Hewitt.
Look at your future coach, Daniel. You got it.
Daniel, you've gotten a Postal surprise gift, the GAN free credits, the Scott Lease Untethered course, and now you've got a 90-minute coaching session with the legend here, Mark Mack. Congratulations, Daniel.
Nice.
Thanks, Mark.
Y'all,
we appreciate you, brother.
It. Hey, I threw out all the gifts. All right. We've got a whole bunch more. That's not even the full inventory yet. We'll be back this afternoon to close out the show with more. And for those that come back to part 2 in that first hour, we're going to give away, me and Ronen are going to give away a 1-hour together session. We'll put out a keyword in that first hour, so you got to be here for it. And then we will let you all win that 1 hour with us. But congratulations to the 5 winners. We've got your names. We've got your prizes. We'll be in touch within the next 48 hours to 72 hours for you to connect all of those. But y'all, thank you for tuning in. We are done in part 1. They're going to kick us off. We are back at 1:30 p.m. PT.
Yeah, right over there. 1:30
Right.
Kickoff. So we'll be back in an hour for a quick break so that Tom can eat and I can eat. And we'll see you back. And check out Tom's LinkedIn profile for the live stream or the link for part 2.
Send it to all your friends. We've got the LinkedIn roast. We've got everything coming. Send it to all your friends, and we will see you at 1:30 p.m. Pacific. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you soon.